Hey, cuties. Hello, hello, hello. Uh-oh, what did I do? Ciao, BB. You will find out shortly what I loved about Mel's introduction to Carlos K. All right. Thank you guys for joining me on this Friday. A little pop in power hour, maybe a little more than an hour. Not too much because I do have members only live tonight. Can't wait to chat with you, members. The cutie crew. But let me say some hellos. And then we're going to get started. But hello, PB. Hey, Deborah Jackson. Cutie crew member. Child, I got so much stuff right here. What's going on? Hold on, guys. I don't know what made me buy this little paper stand. Trying to be all professional. Okay. But hello again, Deborah Jackson, cutie crew member. Hey, Laverne. Hey, Squarebiz. Good afternoon. Hey, Rue. Good afternoon. Hello, Demita Joe, cutie crew member. Hey, Diane. Hey, Gloria, cutie crew member. Robin Davis, cutie crew member. Good afternoon to you, Cheryl Canada, cutie crew member. Sylvia P, cutie crew member. Neva, cutie crew member. Bevy, cutie crew member. My cutie crew is representing. Hey, Bevy, Neva, Sylvia, and Cheryl, and Robin, and Gloria. Hey, Vi. Good afternoon to you as well. Happy Friday. Good afternoon, Carolyn. I am blessed. Pecan Pam in the house. Yes, ma'am. We here for a power hour. Miss Lady, cutie crew member. Thanks for joining me. Thank you. I got my sis in the house. Hey, sis. Pink Diva, cutie mod, and my sis, okay? Sis, you know I was supposed to be getting my hair braided, but I'm a wait child. But me and you got an appointment next week. Let's see here. Pamela Johnson, good afternoon. Hey, Titi. Good afternoon. Thank you, sis. Yes, it is my birthday weekend. Yes, ma'am. And it's going down. Okay. It's going down. Thank you, sis. All right, we got Rose in the house. Hey, Rose. Hey, Phyllis. Y'all show our good sis some birthday love in the chat. Put those birthday cakes in the chat. That's right. Y'all better listen to my sis. It's my birthday. God has blessed me. Well, it's not my birthday today. It is Sunday. But I am thanking God. Do you hear me? For blessing me with another trip around the sun, the moon, the stars, the galaxy, the earth, everything. I'm feeling really good. Real quickly, just had the most amazing talk with my big brother. Well needed conversation. And yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. But let me finish my hellos real quickly. Hey, Phyllis. Hey, sexy mama. Now, when you guys say hello to sexy mama and you tag her, YouTube hides it. I guess because of sexy. But sexy mama, Braylon said hello to you. Somebody else said hello. And it was hidden for some reason. YouTube be tripping. But sexy mama is a cutie crew member. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, sis, caramel apples. And yes, you know I know about that concert. I'm jealous. Post some pictures of those caramel, caramel. I call them apples, sis. All right, let me finish my hellos. I think I got Phyllis. I got Fifi. Let's see. I'm scrolling down, 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 down. Sexy mama, I got you. We got Z Frenchie in the house. Hey, Z Frenchie. Hey, Braylon. Yes, sir. That's what I'm going to start this off with. I just saw it. And Jeezy fell for the divorce child. Look, people are abandoning ship when shit just not right, okay? So I don't know Jeezy's reason, but I'm sure it was for something, okay? All right. We got Neva in the house. Hey, Neva. Thank you, Braylon. I'm going to leave once we finish this live, go to the Apple store as if I need another device. When I tell you I got 3 iPhones, 2 iPads, a MacBook, just too much. They get all my money, and they about to get a little more. But thank you, Braylon. Let's see. Aunt Debbie in the house. Hey, Aunt Debbie. Love me some Aunt Debbie. To my cutie mods, be looking out. I'm going to go ahead and do it today. To your Cash App or your Zelle, cutie mod appreciation. I'm going to drop y'all a little something today. Even though it's my birthday, child. All right, birthday weekend. Stephanie Norris, thank you. Hello, Stephanie. Juan Davis in the house. Linda Taylor in the house. Karma Girl in the house. Karma Girl's a cutie crew member. Juan Davis, cutie crew member. Hey, Liddell. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Annette. Hey, baby doll. Mary Kelly in the house. Hey, Mary Kelly. Cutie crew member. Now look, Mary Kelly just gave me some birthday blessings. Thank you so very much, Mary Kelly, for the super chat. I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you. I promise you that. All right, where was I? I don't want to skip nobody. I was here. Hey, Mildred's Conversation and Cocktails. Hey, Tawana, cutie crew member. Hey, Sharice. Hey, Vi. Cookie from the Shy. Cookie, I was supposed to be there this weekend, child, and I changed my mind. I was supposed to be in the Shy. Was going to pop in and pop out, but no, ma'am. Nope. Let's see here. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Karma Girl. Hey, Sherry Gibson, cutie crew member. Hatanook. Hello from London, England. Hey, Elisa. Phyllis Howard in the house. Phenomenal black woman in the house. Let's see here. Krista Walker, cutie crew member. Hey, Krista. Okay, it's your work break. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Bridget, cutie crew member. Shaquita, cutie crew member. Tay, cutie crew member. Joyce Miles, cutie crew member. Love my cutie crew. Hey, Tanisha. Hey, girl. Hey. All right, really me. Let's chat. Chit chat. Let's rip. Ciao. Now, didn't you just see the title of this video and said that I love that speech that Mel gave Carlos? We gonna talk. Let me start your comment, really me. Let me start your comment. We shall discuss. Hey, Reen or Renee. Sylvia P in the house. Sylvia, I think I got you. Hey, Cricket. All right, guys, we getting down to the bottom. 313 people joining me. Please make sure to hit the like button for me. Oh, wait a minute. Cookie from the Shy. Thank you so much, Cookie. Thank you for the birthday greetings. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chats. OMG, my cheeks are like all up under my eyes. I can actually see them sitting up. Thank you. All right, where was I? I don't want to miss anybody. If I missed you guys, I was somewhere around here. Cricket, I got Cricket, cutie crew member. Okay, I got Sexy Mama. Hey, Jertina, cutie crew member. Cutie Q, I promise you, we turning it up. Now, we still going to have our special members only lives where it's our sister girl time. But we're going to do some pop-ins for the cutie crew since the season Mid-season we'll be starting to Love in Maritinesville. It may be some things you guys want to discuss as members, so we're gonna do that too during the week. So I plan to just be real busy when it comes to YouTube and everything else. All right, all right, all right. I'm getting down to the bottom. Hey, Betty Boop. Hannah Grace. Hey, Hannah. Hannah Grace in the house. Thank you, Annette. Astute Queen B Thoughts. Thank you for joining me. You guys, please, please, please hit the like button. Thank you, Robin Davis, for the birthday greetings. Thank you all for the birthday greetings. Hey, Janice. All right, we down to the bottom. Almost. Vanessa, Laverne, Carolyn, Jordan. Let's see. CDW in the house. Thank you guys for the birthday cakes. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I'm celebrating all weekend and into the next week. I don't go back to work till Wednesday. We shall see what I have in store for my damn self. Okay. All right. Pacino, thank you. Hi, Missy. All right, Ebony Dancer. I think I got everybody. If I miss you guys, anybody, Veronica Monroe in the house. Thanks for joining me. Thank you all for the birthday greetings. Thank you again to Mary Kelly, Cookie from the Shy, 41 Fit. Thank you so very much for the super sticker. Oh, thank you guys. I mean it. I mean it. All right. Thank you, Lamisha. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. We are over 10 minutes. Teresa Wright. Hello, hello, cutie. Remember. Hey, Sylvia. I hope I ain't missing anyone. Yours too? Oh, wow. It's also Anthony Lofty's birthday. Virgos represents. Trending. Hey, Trending. Thanks for joining me, Cutie Crew member and content creator, Braylon Lee, content creator. Anybody else in the chat that I missed that is a content creator, let me know. Let me know. I'm scanning these comments. And if you are a content creator, drop your link in the chat. It's all good. Jazzy Face V, thank you so much. Hey, Melita. All right, guys, we're going to get started. Hey, Audrey. Yvonne Wilson, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. Every time I get down to the bottom. Hey, Deshonda. What's up, sis? Cutie Crew member. Hey, Deshonda. Deshonda, I'm just going to spill some tea. Deshonda's nails are so beautiful. I ain't going to say how I know about it, but gorgeous, gorgeous nails, sis. Love that color. Deborah Grady, thank you. A Cutie Crew member. Good afternoon, Shotzi, Laquita. Okay, Mrs. T, thanks for joining me. All right, we're going to stop. We're going to stop because I'll be saying hello forever. 399 people joining me. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this power hour. Again, to my cutie crew, I will see you guys this evening, 7:30 Central. But yeah, guys, let's get started. Before I do this, you guys know I always do this. I always go to the live on this phone, even though I got it on another phone. But let me just get that done. To my cutie mods that are here, thank you guys so much for being a cutie mod. Oh, Demita Joe, thank you. Deshonda, OMG, guys. Deshonda, thank you for the super sticker and the birthday greetings. And Demita Joe, thank you guys so much. Oh, I feel real special. Thank you guys. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It is a blessing. Happy birthday to everyone else that is celebrating or have celebrated this Virgo season. Represent. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Now I could turn this phone off. Now, I was going to start with, let's just start with some quick hot topics because I do know that our love and marriage Huntsville, hey, Black Butterfly, I do know that our love and marriage Huntsville conversation may run us a little longer. So I'm off on Friday. It is a power hour. We may go over a little longer. I may drop the link, but we're going to be strict on the time because I got to make a run and I got a date with my cutie crew. But let's start with some hot topics, guys. As Braylon Lee mentioned, and this was a shocker to me. Young Jeezy, Young Jeezy has filed for divorce from Jenny Ma. Jenny Ma. Now, this marriage hasn't been that long. If you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it may only be a couple years. Oh, tea talk with your girl. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for the birthday greetings. Now, again, content creators in the chat, tea talk with your girl, Trending, and Braylon are content creators that are in the chat. You guys make sure to subscribe to them. It's free. Ciao. It is free. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Joyce Mel'S, you guys, oh my goodness. Thank you, Joyce, as well for the birthday greetings. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, but this was a shocker to me, guys. Young Jeezy filed for divorce yesterday in Atlanta. And yes, Rue, I'm going to read a comment. Oh, my goodness. Now I got to go back to this phone. Let me just chill out on these devices. Let me go back on this phone and put this chat up because I think that I took a screenshot on this phone. But Rue, I feel you. Rue says she don't see what he saw in her anyway. Okay. Um, but he filed for divorce yesterday in Georgia, and he stated that they have been separated for quite some time. Now, this was a shocker to me. I am a follower of Jenny Ma's YouTube channel, and on that channel, she does show them as a family. She shows their daughter, her mom. Her and Jeezy had just went, I believe it was a couple months ago, to, where is she from? Thailand? I know that's wrong. I don't know. But anyway, she documented their trip there. Looked beautiful. It did. And I must say, I love that Jeezy's family is the one that kept the baby. So, that's different than Jenny's family. Jeannie, I'm sorry. And so it was good to see the baby in the country with his people, to his daddy. They was just down home black folk. And it was cute. But we don't know the reason. We probably never will. But I just found it odd that he's the one that filed for divorce. So what did Jenny Ma do, child? Now, somebody on Instagram said this comment, and it's not just a somebody. It's actually Jessie Woo. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with Jessie Woo. I do believe that Jessie Woo started off on Love and Marriage, not Love and Marriage, Lord have mercy. Love and Hip Hop. She is also a host on Dish Nation. Melody Cherie was just in the presence of Jessie Woo. Mel was on Dish Nation during her press run this week. And Jessie Woo said, I'll never forget her, talking about Jeannie, saying black men on the side, white men as the main dish. I hope he was tasty while it lasted, sis. Now look, I had never heard that Jenny Ma had said that, but I did hear some rumblings of something to that effect going around before she married Jeezy. You know, and I who knows? Not in my case. Sometimes people file for divorce and they don't go through with it. Who knows what happened in this case? I would be praying for them. They do have a young baby. I think their daughter is not even 2 yet, or maybe she just turned 2. It is brilliant. I love Dish Nation. But yeah, my eye will be on the streets, child, just to find out what will make Jeezy file for this divorce. That's odd to me. Okay, Simply Beautiful. She said that on the real. Okay. And that's bogus. That is bogus. It's a lot of, and look, I am not prejudiced at all. I promise you I'm not. Got nieces and nephews and family members that are mixed. So it's not about that. But when they talk about gaining a black man like he's a prize, and they try to throw things in black women faces, most times it comes back to bite them. Sin Santana did the same thing with Joe Budden. Well, it's numerous of people that I can mention. But I'm just curious to see what we find out going forward. I am. Thank you to my cutie mod Tyra for the birthday greetings. Thank you, Tyra, for being a cutie crew member for 5 months. And Betty Boop, thank you for being a cutie crew member for 3 months. And thank you. I plan to do something real special for myself. But yeah, just wanted to bring you guys that couple more hot topics before we get into the Love and Marriage Huntsville thing. I wanted to ask you guys, and I want you guys to drop this in the comments for me before I even get into this story. What do you feel about Tyrese? What are your thoughts about Tyrese? Now, I'm going to say this. When it comes to Tyrese, a lot of people has pegged him as being cuckoo. And I'm not going to go that deep. And this is all alleged. I'm not going to go that deep. But Tyrese obviously has been experiencing, I would say, some type of mental breakdown. For the past couple years. Okay. Veronica Monroe, when she was married to her first husband. Oh gosh, now that you guys are talking more about it, is my mind is being a little refreshed about what was going around about that during that time. I sort of remember. But yeah, let me know what you think about Tyrese before I get into this story. I am not going to play any videos, but he's in the news as well. I'll just bring up, and the Jenny Ma and Jeezy screenshot was courtesy of Baller Alert on Instagram. And then I think I'll go to Instagram just to bring it up on the screen. This is lazy. This is a lazy live for me, and I'm sorry. My brother took up a lot of my time on the phone. Where is it? Okay, this is the one that I wanted to just bring up. And it's not a video, so that's good. But Tyrese, again, to me, has been going through some things. Tyrese, sis, I see your comment on my phone that he needs to stay off of social media. And I totally agree. He goes on rants a lot. Now, just last week, Tyrese was on a rant about his ex-wife, and he's been ranting about her for years, right on social media. And this time, this concerns DJ Envy and his wife. So, real quickly, I'll give you guys a breakdown. DJ Envy and Charlemagne the God had Tyrese on The Breakfast Club this week. And it was a negative interview, if you ask me. And, if you invite people in your space, at least be nice, no matter what. Be professional about it. But anyway, DJ Envy talked about, and this is what I didn't appreciate, because he himself admitted that he knew that Tyrese was on some type of depression medication, but evidently, allegedly, Tyrese went across the line or stepped across the line when it comes to DJ Envy and his wife. So they were all friends, and DJ Envy said that Tyrese allegedly started flirting with his wife and all of that. Now, they did try to say that this wasn't the Tyrese that they knew. And if you say that Tyrese was on this medication, first of all, I just don't feel like he should have brought that up on the sit down with Tyrese. Thank you, you too cute. And he did. And it's been blasted throughout social media. And since it's been blasted, Tyrese has not stopped talking about it. So let me just read real quick. Well, before I even read anything, Tyrese said that DJ Envy has done way worse when it comes to disrespecting his wife, and he has. So I'm not sure if you guys know about Erica Mena and DJ Envy. And they fooled around while DJ Envy was married to his current wife. Erica Mena, I'm going to throw allegedly in there, but Erica Mena came out and put everything on blast. Okay? Everything. And she knew that man was married. So I'm not blaming, definitely not blaming the wife, but Tyrese called him out on that. And he said that that was much worse than whatever discussion that Tyrese had with the wife. But yeah, Tyrese needs to go ahead and get on up off of social media. Envy again was wrong to blast Tyrese in that way. And I think that he's opened up a can of whoop ass because Tyrese not going to stop. So I'll read real quickly. And I got it on my phone here. Because they did call Tyrese, I believe, aggressive and this, that. Tyrese admitted, I'm aggressive, not passive aggressive. If any man were to ever disrespect my wife, I wouldn't still be in touch with him in any capacity and try to confront me 6 years later. And he's absolutely right about that. Why would DJ Envy take this time to even mention that after still being friends with Tyrese for the past 6 years? He admitted that he just blocked Tyrese or unblocked him about a month ago, but you should have kept him blocked if you felt this way. Tyrese said, and we've all been in touch this whole time. The only drama I have in my life is BM, baby mama drama, and divorce drama. I don't bother nobody. I disrespect no one. I'm sorry if I let anyone down from addressing this. I just couldn't let this one roll off my back. Y'all have fun. He wanted to go viral from threatening me and calling himself confronting me while the cameras was rolling. 6 years of silence. Now this. Nah, bruh. Real Watts Negro, I'm going to say, right here. I'm not having it. See you soon. So what Tyrese is talking about is DJ Envy said he wanted to box Tyrese in his mouth, and Tyrese has opened up that challenge and said he'll see him soon. But he also said, and I'm going to get off of this, never forget, no good deed goes unpunished. Those who help others often suffer as a result of their helpfulness. Lesson learned. I'm done with it. I think he said, y'all have fun. Back in the vocal booth to finish my album. Charlemagne the God said it best. The lies will never matter more than the truth. And the only reason why I wanted to bring up this from courtesy again of the Neighborhood Talk is I wanted to read Tammy Roman's comment, and I do want you guys' thoughts. Yes, I am blessed, Pecan Pam. He seems to have them a lot. He does. But in this case, and the majority of the people in the public, they are on Tyrese's side because they feel like as a friend, DJ Envy shouldn't have taken that opportunity to do that to Tyrese. But let me read Tammy's comment, and then we're going to read some of you all's comments. Tammy put, here's the problem. Tyrese expressed that he was going through a rough time. This caused him to be on medication to deal with his depression. Now, being on said medication clouded his judgment, but within that, social media started calling him a joke, making him a laughing stock, and memeing his actions. So you guys know the memes. What more do you want from me? And all of that Tyrese has said. And she put all of which he viewed as disrespect, which further pushed him into a breakdown. He took some time away, tried to heal, and then wanted to bring light, a tone for his behavior by doing the Breakfast Club interview, only to be met with another viral moment of disrespect. Box you in the mouth. This is a trauma trigger for him. I'm not agreeing with his approach, but we're witnessing a person who admittedly has issues with emotional stress disorder. Sometimes it can be difficult to manage your triggers. And I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. So I do know that a lot of us so far, because I said it as well, have said that we do believe that Tyrese has some issues, mental issues. And I agree exactly what Patricia said here. Mental illness is real, and we should be praying for him. But what I want to ask you guys is, as a friend of Tyrese, do you feel like it was right of DJ Envy to call him out the way that he did? So drop it in the comments. We're going to chit chat about that real quick. And then we're going to go to another quick topic. And then we're going to go ahead and get into some love and marriage Huntsville situation. But Joyce Miles, thank you so very much, Joyce, for the super chat. I appreciate you. And Joyce is also a Cutie Crew member. Again, thank you to all that has given me super chat, super stickers for my birthday. All right, guys, let's discuss real quickly before we move on to the next topic. Do you think that DJ Envy was right? Thank you, Josie. Totally agree. That conversation was not for the public. Tyrese and Envy should have talked about it when it happened. I agree. And if DJ Envy was the one that felt disrespected, then talk about that then. Talk about it during the moment. You know, so 6 years later is a bit much for me. And I think this is my own personal opinion. DJ Envy is also in the spotlight for allegedly doing some things when it comes to um was it a real estate venture, sort of like a Ponzi scheme, allegedly. And a lot of people feel like he did this to Tyrese to also get people to shut up talking about that. We will see. Simply Beautiful, you said Gia Casey is so unproblematic, but when people have issues with Envy, they drag her in it. Well, DJ Envy drug her in it, Simply Beautiful, because he called her on air. He made the phone call. And then that also went viral as far as what she had to say about Tyrese. Yes, ma'am, Aru. Yeah, it was a setup. I agree. Greenmakers, you said DJ Envy's disposition seems to be hurting or heavy burden. He never seems at peace. It's something about him, isn't it? It is something about him. He I don't know. He seems fidgety. He seems, some people got a little sneaky eyes to me. I'm getting those vibes. So I don't know about never seeming at peace, but he always seemed like he up to something. Let me put it that way. To me. Let's see. PN2 Rouse is in the house. Hey, Shirley's Kitchen. Yes, ma'am. We're a little early today. Demita Joe said you cannot stand DJ Envy and Charlemagne. Charlemagne straddles the fence a lot to me, but I am proud of him as far as what he's built when it comes to the podcasting game and everything else that he's done since then. But he straddles the fence a lot. A lot. Janice said Jeezy was on Forbes 4 days ago talking about him being depressed, his struggles with mental health. Oh, wow. Let me write that down so I can check it out. Thank you for that. Yeah, we are praying for him. And he was on CNN. Okay. Janice, he didn't mention anything about Jeezy during that sit down. Let me know. Hey, Laprice, he was in the real. Also, she didn't want a baby. Yeah. She didn't want a baby, I believe, with the first husband. Thank you, Angela. But I don't know. It seemed like things changed with Jeezy. This is a shocker. It really is. Why are you talking to a grown man while in bed with your husband? Mm-hmm. You think so? Simply, okay, we got split people. The thoughts are split here. The opinions are split. Simply Beautiful said Tyrese was wrong no matter what. Simply, do you think 6 years is a little late or no? 41 Fit said Envy is a punk. All right. All right, all right. It doesn't have anything to do with Tyrese. Envy is trash. All right, trending. When it comes to this, let me say this. When it comes to this situation in particular, yes, she has, Neva. DJ Envy was wrong to me because he had ample time and opportunity to address the situation. And did it have to be when Tyrese came on the Breakfast Club? Did it have to be while you were still friends with Tyrese? Tyrese is hurt because he said that they've been friends for 6 years. He doesn't bother anyone. Sounds a lot like Martell. Who, Simply? Who don't bother anybody? DJ Envy? I agree, Mary Kelly. In this situation, a lot of people, and I didn't go through the comments on Neighborhood Talk, Shade Room, but just scan them. And a lot of people feel like Tyrese is right, that DJ Envy used this as a means to go viral. Okay, Darlene. Darlene said, please go back to the Breakfast Club interview. Tyrese brought it up, not DJ Envy. All right. I will admit, I only saw clips. So I just wrote that down as well. Now I don't got a lot of time, but I will try to go back and just, do a little research. Darlene, I agree with you in the majority of the cases. I'm going to say this and read a couple more comments, then we're going to go on to the next topic. Tyrese has been getting on my last nerves, child, okay? And I don't understand how his current girlfriend has sat back and allowed this man to get on Instagram and rant the way he does about his ex-wife. So those of us that are on social media, I'm sure you've been watching Tyrese and have seen or witnessed the things that he's been talking about. And yeah, it's been quite some time that he's been ranting. Speaking of that, Astute said, Clarice don't know his dates. He talked to his wife in August 2022, not in 2023. So he's still lost. Talk to DJ Envy's wife. Okay, let me know. I don't know. Because what we don't know, which is behind the scenes, is the relationship that they have, which I'm gonna talk about and try to. We'll get to that. We don't know the relationship that they have behind the scenes, and DJ Envy did just say. Now, I will say this. This is where I'm a little confused. Tyrese said that they've been talking for 6 years. DJ Envy said that he just unblocked Tyrese last month, but he didn't say how long he had him blocked. So there is some confusion, and I just wanted to see what you guys had to say. Tyrese was wrong. He wanted people to come save him. I will say this. I don't know if he's still on medication, But the part that I saw in the interview with the Breakfast Club, he didn't look himself. He seemed like to me to be under the influence of some type of medicine. Now, I'm not saying, drugs or anything like that. He just didn't seem upbeat or anything. The part that I saw. So I will go back and watch when I can just to see. The public refuse to understand mental health and love laughing and dogging these kind of people out. And that's where I have some compassion, Keisha, for Tyrese. And like my sis Pink Diva said, I wish and I hope that he would take this off of social media because it's as clear as day that he's going through something, just like Kanye West. And social media is the last place where you need to be, if you ask me, if you are going through mental illness. I think that he needs to take some time and just focus on him. Is done when it comes to the ex-wife. Y'all were married. You all are now divorced. The judge ruled what he ruled, and you just got to live with that. Just live with it. So, prayers to Tyrese. Thank you, Pacino. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just said that. Pacino says social media is not a place to find a whole lot of grace and compassion. And that is so true. It is. And yes, I am blessed. Pecan Pam, thank you for saying that. DJ Envy should not have said that. Should not. You know, privacy, especially when it comes to a former friend. And if you did not think it was that big of a deal to come out, DJ Envy is on the platform every day. And if he didn't feel like it was that pressing to come out and discuss this sooner, then why discuss it at all? Just my opinion. T Talk says, I think people do things like this to deflect from their own shortcomings. He wanted to make a moment out of Tyrese's mental health. That was not cool. Totally agree. I know it seems like I'm straddling the fence. I'm not. I understand everybody's point. But again, the major thing that we're talking about that someone that's come out here and admitted that they are suffering from mental health issues. A lot of times we can self-diagnose people and we can look at people and how they live or look at a video and we can self-diagnose them and say, "Ooh, they are narcissists." Or, "Ooh, and I'm guilty of this." Or, "Ooh, they going through mental health." It's a difference when a person has come out here and shared that. There's no denying that. And I think that don't trigger. Don't trigger. But yeah, Tyrese has gotten on my nerves. He really has. With everything that he's done prior to this. And unfortunately for DJ Envy and his wife and Charlemagne the God, like I said, they opened up a can of whoop ass. Tyrese gonna be talking about this probably for the next month. So currently on his Instagram is going down, in his stories is going down, and I think that they've triggered that. They've triggered that. You know, Angie says, yes, it was right to call Tyrese out. Tyrese continues to deny and hide behind the mental health issues. Okay, so you think he's hiding behind that? Envy is a scanner. That's what they saying, child. I don't know. Could he be hiding behind it? I guess he could. Alf, you say DJ Envy was a clown for talking about his issues with Tyrese publicly. At the same time, Tyrese never once took ownership of his actions. He shifted blame on his mental illness. All right, so I guess I need to go and watch that full video. Braylon, you said, in the words of Wendy Williams, that should have been kitchen table talk. It seems that DJ Envy may need some therapy as well. Ditto, ditto, ditto. Yeah, we'll see. Sean, thank you so much. Thank you, Sean, for the super chat. And Octavia, did I get you? I think so, as well as Lisa Love. Thank you guys again. Thank you to everyone. Okay, so we got a split fence here. Some people are on one side of it, and some people, yes, he does, Josie, got them sneaky eyes. Um, all right. Well, that's the beauty of things. We all don't have to disagree. We can respect each other's opinions. I'm going to read a couple more and we're going to go ahead and get into some love and marriage. Huntsville happenings. Greenmakers, you said, I hate it's giving mental health and psych meds a stigma, in my opinion. I wish he would just have said medicated. Please don't make people feel cuckoo. Yeah. And that's, unfortunately, a lot of people are saying that. He called her after the fact to clear up the fact Tyrese had yet again went on IG calling him a liar. Okay. I know we don't. Robin Davis said we got 294 likes and there's 742 people in the chat. Let me get out of this page. Let me get into another. Let me see how many likes we got, child, before we get into this love and Maritimes Field stuff. 340 likes. All right, guys, we got 736 people watching. Please hit the like button if you are in the bushes. Please hit the like button for me, as well as if you are in the chat. Please, please, please. I appreciate it. Keisha, most celebrities have mental health issues. That's why most celebrities, because of the drive that they have. Okay. Yeah, they say that once you get on, I'll use Kanye West as an example. People call Kanye a genius. I will say Kanye is really driven. At least he was. We don't hear too much of him publicly now for the past couple months. But I do think that and you should be driven, don't get me wrong, sometimes it could be overboard. And that can drive a person to suffer some, you know, issues because you're just going. And that was Kanye, in my opinion. And Kanye, to me, needed extensive counseling when he lost his mom. May she rest in peace, and the way he lost her. I don't care about Envy because of what he did to Gunplay. That was bogus as well. Even though, let me say this, Grace, I have zero pity for Gunplay. Zero pity for Gunplay. Because I'm sure you know what's going on with that, where he pulled a rifle out on his soon-to-be ex-wife within the past month. But yeah, that was wrong. It's messy. So I get it. I get it that DJ Envy is in the entertainment space and he has to report on things when it comes to these hot topics and, all of that. But, coming from a man is messy to me, period. A lot of things that DJ Envy has said. And yeah, he was wrong in that case when it comes to Gunplay and his wife. Sis, you put, let this be a learning lesson. If you have an out against someone, go to them and discuss it in private. When you bring things like this to social media, you allow opinions of others to get involved. Baby, you said a whole word, sis. A whole word. Thank you, Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie said, get them likes up. You know, I guess it's hard when it comes to people wanting to address certain things. And sometimes when they public, they want to do it public. They feel like if the disrespect was public, then I'm going to address you publicly. The thing about this, though, what happened with Tyrese and DJ Envy and his wife or whatever, that wasn't public. That wasn't public. So I agree with sis. It should have stayed behind the scenes. And you definitely shouldn't wait 6 years. Look, wait on me if you want to. If you got an issue with me, you better reach on out to me. Wait 6 years and come out here and see how I'm going to spin the block and return it. So be adult enough to, somebody else said that too, sis, and it was another comment. Take it up with the person. For me, take it up with the person, no matter what it is. Charlemagne has done mental health. Yes, Stephanie. And that was another thing that Tyrese mentioned. Tyrese mentioned that, look, you can't be an advocate for mental health and then you talk about people who suffers from mental health issues. And Tyrese is right. Tyrese is right. Charlemagne the God, DJ Envy, Angela Yee, when she was on the show, they used that platform to really be advocates of people that suffer from mental illness. And for DJ Envy to turn around, no matter what, he did have a right, but still, to turn around and do this in this manner, in my opinion, wasn't right. But I get what you guys are saying. You guys are saying that um Tyrese is the one that brought it up. So we shall see. Simply beautiful. Put it in the comments, sis. Well, don't put it in the comments. Click the link when I drop it shortly. And I'm going to write this down so I won't forget. Simply beautiful. Hopefully you can click the link. If not, anybody else that was, in case you're at work or something, let me know what Tyrese said when he brought this up. All right. So if you click the link, if you can tell me, since I didn't see it, when he brought this up, I want to know what he said, how he said it. Was he apologizing? How did that happen? Any discrediting Tyrese is because they don't understand mental health issues like bipolar things trigger them. The kind you have to let go and not bring up old stuff. Yeah. And great point, Keisha, I do think that that's hard for people. That could be hard for people. Number one, if you don't understand it, the things that people who are suffering from mental illness go through and how they may react, what they may say. People may not know how to deal with that the correct way. They may not have the tools. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I said. Make it clear if you are experiencing this. I promise you, I'm gonna have some pity for you. But if not, I don't know. I don't know. You could just be acting out, and I'm going to act out accordingly. Behind the scenes, of course, or in private with family, friends, or whatever. So yeah, it's very good topic though. Tyrese saying he don't bother anyone sounds like Martell. Someone get Samantha on the line. Yes, ma'am. A lot of similarities. A lot. Again, I'm going to self diagnose some things. Do y'all think Tyrese is a narcissist? We are not professionals. I'm just speculating. I definitely cannot diagnose him with that. I do think that he does have some issues. I am going to admit he's gotten on my nerves when it comes to him venting. The Tyrese that was on that bus singing that Coca-Cola song is long gone. And if you don't know how to handle celebrity, I'll put it like that. If you don't know how to handle it, stay off social media. Stay off social media. Thank you, Speaking Sandy. Thank you. Shout out to the replay gang in advance if you guys go back and replay this. All right, so we are like an hour in. That's it. That couldn't be right. I'm gonna read a couple more comments. We're gonna get into one other topic, and then we're gonna get into Love Maritinesville, because I know you guys may not agree with me, and we're gonna discuss this before the mid-season start. Okay, I ain't gonna talk about Suki. I'm gonna read some more comments about Tyrese, but Suki with the good Uchi, like she likes to call herself, has yet again, and I'm gonna stop saying embarrass black women, because look, okay, Simply Beautiful is at work. All right, sis. I will. Anybody else that clicked the link when I drop it, if you are familiar with what Tyrese said, let me know if you come up. If not, I'll go back and watch for myself. I'm not even gonna bring Suki up, but if you guys watch the VMAs or if you've been on social media, you guys have seen Suki. Maybe I will just bring up something, child. Crawling on the black carpet. Now, the VMAs had a pink carpet, not a red carpet, in honor of Nicki Minaj being the host. Suki wasn't on that carpet, child, but the carpet that she was on, she made sure to crawl on it. And it was absolutely disgusting. But like I said, I'm going to stop saying that women that act out or don't act according to my standards, because people may feel a certain way about me or some things that I say or whatever. I'm going to stop saying that that is a reflection on women as a whole because it's not. Um, but it was embarrassing. I was going to try to show you guys the video. Where is it? Where is it? Why isn't it coming up? I want to cue it up, but I do want to read a few more comments about Tyrese. Let's see. Ciao. Okay, I guess I'll just go to somebody's page. Let me get out of this. I'll have this queued up so we can discuss this as well. We also had, and that's something else I want to discuss real quickly, Brick Girl lied. So we're going to talk about Brick Girl, and then we're going to get into our love and marriage Huntsville stuff. Let me go to the shade room real quickly, guys, and then I'm going to go back to your comments. I just want to bring up for people that did not see Suki crawling. Here you go, child. Here you go. And I'm not going to play the video. I'm just going to show this screenshot real quickly. Real quickly. This screenshot is courtesy of the shade room. I'm just going to put it up and take it on down. This is protected under fair use. This is Suki on the black carpet. And I just wanted to know why. I just want to know why. So she was crawling. And before I get into the Tyrese comments and any comments about Suki, I would just say this. We all are familiar with the story of Suki a couple months ago with the young guy, YK Osiris, whatever his name is. Anyway, he kissed her, didn't have permission to. Before then, couple minutes before that, she had called him out and said she would turn his little young A out. So I think that he did that. It's like, girl, please, I can handle you, whatever. He shouldn't have done it, but he did. But after that, Suki came out and Suki said that she wanted to change her image. She was tired of people looking at her in that way. And then she do something like this. So anyway, just wanted to touch on that real quickly. It's not even a big topic, but the most important thing is that I think that us as Black women, we have to stop doing exactly what I felt initially, that it was a bad reflection on us. And it's not. It's a bad reflection on her. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that where it is. Let's see here. Let's read some comments. Then we'll get into Brick Girl real quickly. After Brick Girl, we're gonna go ahead and get into Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's see. Sean, thank you again. Good afternoon, Eugenia. Sometimes you can try to be available to support individuals dealing with mental issues or breakdowns as often as possible, and even that's not enough. That is true, sis. That is true. And look, sometimes you can try to help them with theirs and you end up dealing with some issues of your own because of them. So it's a fine line. But again, I think that if you're calling yourself a friend, there's a way to even put a stop to some of their episodes, either that's you maybe saying, look, I think you need to look into a counselor to share this information with them. I'm always going to be here. This is getting a little heavy. I think there's different avenues that one can take to still be there for the person and not let it affect them. But you're right. Most times it's not enough. And they end up draining you. So great point. Y'all notice when their mom passed, they started having a breakdown, him and Kanye. It seems that way, LaPriest. And look, I lost my mama. It's not easy. I lost my daddy, and I admitted to my members, it's not like I was in a heavy depression, But I recognized I was depressed about that. So it's not easy. And yeah, they need long term help, therapy, counseling, support system. But I did notice a change in the both of them, both of them as well, especially Kanye. Yes, DD, you guys would have to look that up when it comes to DJ Envy and the accusations that are out here as far as mismanagement of funds. He and another guy. This is all alleged, but just do a quick search on YouTube. You'll find it. All right. Let me go ahead and get down to the bottom so we can get on. Um, yes, yes, yes. All right. It seems that way, Pacino. Somebody said something. Goodness, who was it? It was Stephen A. Smith. Just yesterday, I was watching Joe Budden's podcast and I was working while listening and I didn't finish watching it. But he said something that about narcissists. Jeez. And I agree with him on that. I think he said narcissists, don't hold me to this, are people that think very highly of themselves. And he said that could be one trait. Let me put it that way. And he said he don't see anything wrong with that. Now, when you look at it in that aspect, there's nothing wrong with it. If you don't think highly of yourself, who will? But we know that there are plenty other traits of being a narcissist that are not good, It is not fake news revelation. It is being reported on social media. They have already found the documents where he filed yesterday, Young Jeezy, I'm speaking of, in Georgia. And you know, TMZ was on the case. All right. Okay. So Islika said Tyrese brought it up and also said that he was on medication. Just because you have issues doesn't mean you can do and treat people any way you want. No excuse for Tyrese's behavior. Great point. Okay. So he brought this up. They didn't. It wasn't a setup then. Hey, Brittany. It wasn't a setup. I'm going to watch that interview for myself so I can really find out. But mental issues still is in play here. So I still have a little compassion. I do. Braylon, you put Tyrese said, when you get drunk, do you hold your boy accountable? Drunk or sober, right is right and wrong is wrong. Some cocktails don't need to be consumed, and some conversations don't need to be had. You better say it, Braylon. You better say it. But if he brought it up, I mean, if he brought it up, then he brought this on himself. It's really hard trying to be supportive to someone dealing with me. Okay, I think I did this. Mental illness, and we're not equipped to be what they need. Then we're blamed for not supporting the way they think we should. Okay, that is a second comment, sis, and you're right. And we just said that as well. We may not be equipped to handle everything. Sis, you and I had a conversation a couple weeks ago, just talking about how we are that person in some capacity to other people in our personal lives. And it's amazing that we're talking about this today because the both of us said this. Although I enjoy it of being that person, somebody that people call to get advice or just to share and get things off of their backs. I enjoy being that person. I've been that person for years, but sometimes it could be a little heavy. Sometimes they could dump it on you and then you sitting there like, now what am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to reach out to? So great point. Great point. Pumpkin said DJ Envy should have avoided saying anything about Tyrese's medication and mental health issues, but they're saying Tyrese brought it up. So I don't know. I agree with that first part, but again, if he's the one that brought it up, then what were they supposed to say or do? So we will see. JJ says, wow, the misinformation is incredible. What's the misinformation, JJ? Let me know. Because, child, all I did was read Tyrese's post. Um, When it comes to the interview, I said I only saw clips. But if you got the facts, drop them in the chat. Drop them in the chat. Again, everyone has a right to their opinion. So we're not tripping either way. I'm going to say prayers. Prayers to Tyrese and DJ Envy and his wife and everybody else. But I'm going to agree with what Tammy Roman said as well. It's a tricky situation, guys, because guess what? A lot of people use things to their advantage. They can hide behind certain issues. So, it is what it is. All right. Thank you, Lady Leo. We are going to go ahead and get started. What was the other doggone topic that I wanted to bring up? Brick Girl. Real quickly, Brick Girl. Now, Brick Girl has been called out, and I'm just going to bring up a picture. Hold on. Where is it? I'm very disappointed. And I don't like people playing on the heartstrings of others. And this is still all alleged. Hold on, guys. Let's see. I wanted to bring up a clip picture, but we'll just bring this up. This is enough. I had a live scheduled, and this is on our topic post for the members. So we'll discuss more in detail later this evening. And I had a little thing that I put together regarding this, but it is being alleged, guys, that Brick Girl lied. Brick Girl lied. Now, I am going to read this post. Again, this is covered by fair use. This is for entertainment purposes, only for researching, criticism, and all of the above. The Melanin Reports reported that mounting evidence online is coming out against Roe Reports. So if you guys know, Roe Reports is the lady that came out and said that a man hit her in the face with a brick in Houston, Texas. And all of us was upset. All of us was hurt, angry at Black men. Because how dare you? How dare you? And how dare the other Black men that she said stood around and watched? Well, guess what? They have been pulling up everything. When it comes to Roe Reports, Roe Reports suffers from an allergic condition, reaction, and this is all alleged, so I'm just giving my opinion. She suffers, and I want to bring up, if I can find, it's a white girl, I believe, whose face looks just like this when this condition flares up. And she, Roe Reports, suffers from the same condition, and she's used that to her advantage a couple times. So in this case, and I'm gonna stop sharing this. I'll just give my commentary. But I will see if I can find the other picture just for reference. In this case, we all saw the video where she came out. She was outside that gas station. And a lot of us just looked at it. And like I said, it just hit us like, oh my God, how dare they? Something that I realized when I went back and watched that video, she said, he did it. And she just turned her camera to a guy, then took it. She didn't really show a guy. She turned her camera to a group of men and then took that camera away. My question is this: if he did it and you right there with your phone and you are videotaping, why wouldn't you go all up in the man's face? This is who did it, guys. Look at his face. Call the police. We at this gas station. All these people sat back and watched this. None of that happened. And she's done something like this before. So in this case, when she came out public with this, A GoFundMe was created and she raised, or people donated, over $40,000. Over $40,000. In a previous situation, I'm going to say allegedly again, in a previous circumstance, situation that she found herself in, guess what? Same exact story. Same exact story. And they're saying the GoFundMe at that time was over 60 plus $1,000. So she's a scanner. She's a scanner. Okay, Rose, you heard that she put saline in her face. This is what I do know, and I saw the video of this. And goodness gracious, why is my Instagram? I'm on my desktop looking for this, and I have the video, but she went to a club before she pulled this stunt. That's my opinion. And in the club, she had a mask on. She had on a black outfit, same outfit she had in this video. But inside the club, she had, hey, it's Chrissy time. She had on a mask. They said her face was already swollen. They said that now, Rose said she put saline in her face. That's allegedly. But somebody else said, and that could be the case. Maybe it's not a medical condition. But there was a video of a nurse who came out and said that this is some type of allergic reaction that can flare up, maybe once a year, twice a year, whatever. There was a lady of another race, dogging, and I got a picture. I need to send it to me, but you guys get the point. Anyway, her face looked exactly like this girl's face. Same shape, same swelling, same everything. And yeah, this girl is a scammer. So I plan to do, and I'm just gonna be honest, guys. We talked about this, I believe, briefly in members only when it first happened. And again, we were upset. We were upset. Protect Black women is what we say. And Black women out here making other Black women look crazy. Okay. Carly Russell was one earlier this year. I'm just sick of it. Yes, it was a prank. It was more than a prank, T-Talk. It was a scam. It was for money. It was for money. And I'm just sick of it. I never forget when the Carly Russell story came out. And, I was like, it's a shame. People can't even pull over when they see people in trouble. She saw this baby out there. She gets out and she gets kidnapped. That was a lie. Now this girl, I'm upset, mad that men had the audacity just to sit back and watch this. Not a damn person saw it happen because it was a scam. And I'm sorry. I don't operate like that. I'm so scared of karma spinning a block. You have to be careful with a lot of these donations, donation requests, all of the above. Is people out here that just want to use you. And yeah, this was very, very disappointing though. And I hate to say it, I'm just gonna think twice unless it's something where I see on video this happening. I'm not doing it no more. So unless I see Carly Russell get out the car and pick up this baby, oh my God, I gotta let things chill before I react. If somebody come out and say somebody hit them in their face, I gotta chill before I react. And it's a shame because we should not have to second guess anything like this. But it is what it is. This is the time that we're living in. People are clout chasers and scanners, like Wanda would say. It's some scanners out here, baby. It's some scanners. Yes, 41. She's a scanner. She's a rock star. Facts. Dimples, I'm gonna read yours real quick. Then we're gonna go ahead and get into the love and marriage Huntsville stuff. That's what the F both Jeezy and Jenny get. She thought that he was going to show up differently for her than he did for his other kid's mama. And he thought that she was a better woman because she wasn't Black. Oh, we. Oh, we. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Yes, Vi. Unfortunately, when you have a kind heart, when you have a giving heart, it's hard. Believe me, it's hard. To stop that because your first natural instinct is to help. Your first instinct is to help that person that's in need, and people will use you. People will use you, and it's a shame. It really is. All right, let's go ahead, child, and get into this love and marriage Huntsville stuff. Let me take a sip of water. Hold on, guys. I got a cough because I've been talking for almost an hour and 15 minutes, 20 minutes. All right, give me 1 second. Let me cough, guys. My apologies. Thank you guys again for joining me. If you have not hit the like button, please, please, please hit the like button for me. Let me let out a deep, deep cough. Hold on, guys. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into some love and marriage Huntsville stuff. Now, I did schedule a live for tomorrow, but I may have to reschedule that. I do know Anthony Lofties will be going live Sunday on that holiday, my birthday. So we may push this out onto Monday instead of tomorrow. It's my birthday weekend, but I wanted to chat with you guys right after the show, but I think we'll do it Monday. But anyway, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could share this because I don't want Bravo, even though I'm sharing this from Instagram. Give me 1 second. Hold on. All right. That's enough. So I'm not going to play it, but I'm going to show it. First, we're going to talk about the little clip that they showed of Marceau and Courtney. Now, if you guys are not aware, if you did not see this, Marceau and Courtney, Stormy's husband, met up and they are having a talk. And that talk is about that $100. That $100 that Marceau confronted Stormy about. Okay. And Courtney is not having it. So I told you guys before, I can't wait to see what's to come when it comes to Courtney. Courtney sort of checked Marceau, told him to stay in, and I believe this may be the title, based off the title of the episode tomorrow, the mid-season premiere is gonna be about Marceau, and it says so ladylike. And in this scene, that's what they were talking about. Marceau is Courtney told Marceau, leave things up to the ladies. You always in people business, yada yada yada. That's when Marceau tried to throw some shade, saying you got your nerves when your wife got this business, whatever. Saying that Courtney is running a business that's geared towards women. And I could care less what that business is geared towards if it's up what it's supposed to be. I know it's a lot on these streets. I wouldn't care who is geared towards, is making him some money. And Marcel, we can see how Courtney and Stormy living compared to you and Tisha. But Courtney end up in this short clip throwing the little $100 to the bartender, letting Martell know, man, that money is nothing. Nothing. So we will see if this will be in tomorrow's episode. I'm almost positive that it will be. And yeah, we will discuss, absolutely discuss. I'm looking forward to seeing Courtney. I'm looking forward to everybody not taking everything as a joke when it comes to Marceau. Because this is not a joke. Unless they all playing in our face and time will tell. This is not a joke. Pamela Johnson, you said I told Courtney to go on and be slap Marceau with his punk A. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Um, Yeah, Braylon, I agree. Marcel has that slick way of meaning what he says, but trying to act like it's a joke. He's done that throughout his time on Love Marriage Huntsville. He's done that when it comes to Mel, Martell, his own wife, Tisha, Wanda. Look, when you drunk, you speak your sober thoughts, and sometimes when you joking, you speaking your sober thoughts as well, or your real thoughts as well. And we shall see. We shall see. So I'm looking forward. I know we all are. And this is where I think you all are going to, and you're gonna have to let me know when I drop this link, child. Um, this is where I think where some of us may differ when it comes to opinions. I said Mel's speech to Carlos King, I loved it. And somebody already in my comment section said, how? Well, that's not exactly what you said. I starred your comment, so let me see. Let me go up and I will read. Did I start it or did I write it down? Hold on. Was it really mean? Let's chit chat. Let's rip Carlos a new hole because he's full of it. Okay, so that's what I start. But the first person that commented in this video before I even went live, and I'm sorry I didn't write down the name, said, loved it for what? So I'm going to play it in case you guys didn't see it, and then we shall discuss. We shall discuss, okay? Um, and the reason why I loved it is because of a somewhat of a direction. We'll see how the season plays out, but we'll discuss. Let me go ahead and share my screen, and then you guys let me know your thoughts. So let me stop this. But Mel introduced Carlos for Sheen magazine. Let's share this. Again, this is fair use for entertainment purposes only, for research, criticism, commenting, and all of that good stuff. All right. So I wanted to, oh, geez, let me go back. The only reason why I'm sharing this in the same tab is because I want the audio to play. All right. If by chance you guys can't hear this, drop a 1 in the chat, but you should be able to hear it once I start playing it. But Sheen Magazine honored Carlos King with the Visionary in Television Award. And Melody Cherie is the one who gave him a speech and introduced Carlos or whatever, brought him out. Brought him out. Let's just say this, okay? The speech to me was awesome. And this is what I say, where I say you guys may feel a little differently than me when I give my thoughts on it. And I know that we're gonna differ, but please, guys, let's just make sure to keep it cute. Keep it cute when you come on the panel, as well as in the comments. It is okay if you have a different opinion than mine. Let's just make sure to be able to discuss that in a respectful manner. But Mel was wearing that dress, first of all. Love it, love it, love it. But here is Mel and Carlos. I'm going to play the video of her introducing Carlos King, and then we shall discuss. Of reality television. Let's see. Mr. Carlos King, we want to honor you tonight. You have put, we are 100 episodes in on Love and Marriage Huntsville. He's created the #1 show on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Let me say that again. 100 episodes in. And Carlos, we, the Love and Marriage Huntsville family, love you. Huntsville, Alabama loves you. Atlanta, Georgia loves you. The world loves you as you bring content into our homes, into our lives that are touching and that are healing. Without further ado, the king of reality television. All right, so I'm going to pause this right now. And I think for the sake of the panel that will be coming up, and for the panel, we're going to stick to a 1 hour discussion because, again, I got to make a run and come back for members only. For the sake of the panel, I'm going to play this again. And I really want you guys to take this in because for me, it was beautiful. Okay? For me, it was beautiful. And it also has me. Uh, I'll discuss that. Let's look at it again. Let's look at it again. And after that, we're going to go ahead and drop this link. All right, Rue, I see that comment. Ciao. Mr. Carlos King, we want to honor you tonight. You have put, we are 100 episodes in on Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's the #1 show on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Let me say that again. 100 episodes in. And Carlos, we, the Love and Marriage Huntsville family, love you. Huntsville, Alabama loves you. Atlanta, Georgia loves you. The world loves you as you bring content into our homes, into our lives that are touching and that are healing. Without further ado, let's stand up and make it rain for the CEO of Kingdom Reign, the King of Reality TV, Carlos King. All right, guys. I loved it. I loved it. And first of all, Melody Cherie is wearing the hell out that dress. Gorgeous, okay? Gorgeous. But let me stop sharing. And I want you all's thoughts on this. Now, this is what I'm going to say, guys. I am a believer, a strong believer in people being able to mend fences if there were ever any issues. People being able just to move on respectfully. People being able to rekindle things if that's what they're doing. All of the above. And I will say this. A lot of people saying that Mel is a businesswoman. You never know who's watching. Mel did her job. And look, whether Mel was doing a job or whether Mel felt that way from her heart, I respect it. So I'm not going to look into things. I said the same thing, called a little flack about that when Mel and the girls made a toast on the trailer that we saw that we will see this this season. Look, if it, sometimes for your own peace of mind, sometimes for you to just go ahead and go on, and we will never forget how people treat us. Let me make that clear. But sometimes making amends may not be a bad thing. And as a content creator, let me say this. As a content creator, what I have to do is I have to go off of the energy that I see when it comes to creating content. So again, it's different for me when it comes to a Martell Holt, when it comes to an Ariane Curry, when we have heard or seen things and we've been able to confirm those things based off of that. But when it comes to the energy, let's say of Mel, and I am a supporter of Mel's. I've said that, I'll say it again. I'm going to have to create my content, guys, based off of how she's rocking, how she's moving. For instance, I have clowned Carlos so much, and a lot of us know that. He wouldn't even know about Huntsville, period, if it wasn't for Mel. I'll throw Martell in there as well. So we feel some type of way of Carlos saying he is the creator of Love in Maritinesville. Well, I got to take that and put that on the back burner for me because Mel even gave him his props just now that he's the creator. So I know it's business. And I know that is the technical title. And I get it. I get it of why Mel acknowledged him in that way. She also gave him his props for being a Black producer, creator, creating content. And, I don't know. It just made me feel some type of way. So I think that, look, I'm going to always let you guys, when I drop the link, share your thoughts, your opinions, your whatever. I think that when it comes to me personally creating content, I'm going to try, unless it's something that hit these streets, I'm going to try to remove some of my anger, and just give commentary based off of what I see when it comes to this show. Now, also as a content creator, there will always be times where we get more information that's not seen on the show, and I promise you I'm going to talk about it. I promise you I'm going to still talk about it. But as far as me coming out here feeling like, because we felt this way before, I've been waiting for Carlos to say something about the revenge P. The man haven't. So I just got to remove myself. You know what I mean? If people are able to go on in their lives under the circumstances, I feel like, me personally, I got to do the same damn thing. Okay? The same damn thing. So I know you guys are going to feel what you feel. I need to know if anybody feel as I do. Anybody? While I pin this link for you guys to drop the click the link, and while I wait for folks to come up stage, come and click the link, I'm sorry, in the comment section, let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel. Again, we're going to keep it respectful over here. I respect everybody's opinion. I'm going to scroll up and read some comments. The link is pinned for anybody that want to click the link, and be patient with me backstage, guys, while I read some comments. I know we're going to fill up, so I'm going to let everybody up at the same damn time. All right. Let's see here. Let me go up. And before I do that, let me turn because my nose is getting clogged up. And let's see, we'll start here. We'll start with Rue. She looked bomb in that dress, baby. Okay. It's a different uh 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 it's a different amount being spent on wardrobe when it comes to Melody Cherie, baby. The girl was wearing that dress. Let me turn my air up, guys. Hold on. Let me turn it up, or down. All right. I am back. I got a little doggy under my little desk here. I can't even put my feet out. All right. For those of you backstage, I see ya. I'm going to let a couple more people click the link. Be patient backstage. I'm going to let you guys up real quickly. Let me read some comments. Sylvia P., you put, now Mel can give a speech. Yes, she can. Tyra Sis, said Mel looked good. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Skin tone, everything. For that dress, I just loved it. I really did. Pamela Johnson, Mel is good at what she does. Carlos is trying to act as if he is for Mel, hoping that he won't get caught up in the revenge P. All right, there goes somebody else with a different perspective. Dee Dee say Carlos makes her skin and teeth itch. Not the teeth itching, child. How do your teeth itch? Let me know. Did you see him at Upscale Magazine cover reveal party? Didn't say a word. All right, dress is fab. Okay, be patient backstage, guys. We got a couple more slots still open. If you want to hit us and discuss, if you want to hit the link and discuss, please click the link. The dress is beautiful. She never said I love you. She said we. LOL. Chess, not checkers. All right, Robin. Mel is being graceful. Yeah, that's how she carries herself. She needed to be politically correct. CK did give her the vehicle she needed to leave hotel. That's true. I think though, I really do, guys. And this is what I was saying when I was talking about DJ Envy and Tyrese. You know, on the outside looking in, we can definitely say as a friend, DJ Envy shouldn't have done that. Or as a friend, Tyrese shouldn't have done that. But we really don't know the dynamics. So, you know, just for me personally, I'm gonna try. Y'all know I'm gonna set it off. That's just in me. So I'm gonna come out here and give my commentary, but I'm going to try to go by what I see. And you know what I saw was love and admiration between the two. And I'm sure Carlos feels he better. If you ever listening to if you listen to this, Carlos, I'm sure he should feel that way when it comes to Mel. Because to me, Mel was his second chance after his stint at Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was the catalyst to, in my opinion, that second chance of him getting back out here and going from producer to creator and all of the above. So we shall see. I'm gonna bring up the panel and we will continue to read some. We will continue to read some comments as well. I'm gonna use Betty. You guys let me know if y'all think we're gonna see Betty this season, mid-season. But I'll read you guys' comments. Thank you guys again. If you are in the chat, please hit the like button. If you're in the bushes, please hit the like button. 872 people watching. Thank you guys so much. All right, Braylon Lee, is that you, bro? Braylon Lee, is that
Yo, I'm
you?
right here. I'm right here. I had to get my mic. The one and only. Happy
All
birthday
right.
to you. Hello to everybody in the
Thank
chat.
you, Braylon. Thank you.
Hey, no
Thank,
problem.
thank you. Thank you. All right, Braylon. Hold on. Let me let everybody up. We got LaDawn. Hey, LaDawn.
Happy birthday, Chit Chat.
Thank you, LaDawn. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me, sis. All right, we got Lady D Keys. Lady D Keys.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good.
Happy
How are
early
you?
birthday. I'm good.
Thank
Hey,
you.
panel.
Thank you. Lady D Keys,
Hey.
have you ever joined me on a panel?
No, I've always been in your chat, but I don't think I've ever been on your panel.
On my panel. Okay, I'm gonna trust you just because it's my birthday weekend. No, I've seen you in my chat, but you know, it's a lot of people going around YouTube doing some funny things. But
Right.
we gonna let it roll out next time, or anybody possibly going forward. You may need to show me your face backstage, but it's all good. It's Chrissy time. Hey, it's Chrissy time.
Hello, my good sis. Happy early
Hello.
birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Girl, my cheeks sitting up so high. Ooh, let me
Oh,
relax over here. My little face muscles from smiling. But thank
that
you for joining me. All right, now, sis, we got Pink Diva. Sis,
Hey, sis.
you should be getting ready for a concert, Miss Lady. You got a couple hours, sis.
Girl, I'm dipping
Candy apple. Caramel apple.
Huh? what,
I'm
what you say?
I'm dipping caramel apples, honey.
Oh, okay. You still dipping your caramel apples. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, you know, look at me. You know, I'm a little mama to everybody, so I'm clocking your time. But okay, sis, thanks for joining me. We got T Talk with your girl. Hey, T Talk.
hey everybody, happy birthday, Chit
Hey,
Chat.
thank you, thank
Never been up
you.
here, but today was your birthday, so I said I gotta go up there.
Oh, I
Happy birthday.
appreciate it. Thank you. Now, you want to stay on camera with your
Oh
cute
no, I'm
self?
gonna turn it off, but you said you wanted I wanted you to see I
Oh,
was
well, you know I know your voice. I would have known, honey. I would have known if somebody else would have put Tea Talk with your girl and if it wasn't you. But
all
thank
right.
you.
You
And
welcome, sweetie.
Lord have mercy. I got a feeling Aunt Debbie gonna cuss me out today. Oh, hey, Aunt Debbie. Ooh,
Hey, hey, ladies, how y'all doing?
Ooh,
Happy birthday!
thank you, Aunt Debbie. Ooh, Lord, Aunt Debbie may not be on my side. We shall see. But thank you, thank you, thank you to the panel. Now we're gonna go ahead and get started with the most important. We can go over the hot topics later if we got time, but I know people want to go ahead and get started with love and marriage Huntsville. Now, Braylon, we're gonna go in order, and we do want to allow everybody to get a chance. I'm gonna give us an hour, and we out of here. Braylon, what are your thoughts on the speech? Did you love it like I did? Because I loved it. I
No, you
did.
know what? I've often said this, each platform requires a different energy. And,
Mm.
I think melody is more talk than action. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that can say, grace and forgiveness needs to be given, but it's a two-way street. There are some people that may say, we have to move on eventually. You can talk all day long, but if you don't execute the energy, you just basically are a spectator in the stands and not participating on the field. But also, too, for award shows and for platforms like that. And I know why he chose Melody because he's the most articulate. Did y'all not see
It is.
Hotel Ho at the Upscale magazine cover
Yes,
launch?
sir.
I mean, not a word at all.
You're right.
But no, I thought she did a great job. And at the end of the day, listen, the more you hold on to pain, the less
Mm.
time you have to get to your blessings in life. So that's what I
Mm.
have to say. Good to
Satan.
see everybody on the panel.
Woo! Braylon came in dropping it like it's hot. But wait a minute, Braylon. I got a question. You said that, and I totally agree with you. She is definitely Mel is just she's just in the right position in life when it comes to her platform. Um, excellent speaker, all of that. So I do agree. Now I'm not sure if Carlos chose her or if she was recommended, but whatever. I agree with that. But you said that she is more talk than action. What did you mean by that?
Well, what I mean is, there's a lot of people on social media that, can, make content to say, you know what, we should be forgiving. We should do this and we should do that. But yet their behavior doesn't match their actions.
Okay, so
Melody met
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say Melody matches her actions because
Thank
she understands what she gives has to match her purpose.
Thank.
So, at the end of the day, princes and princesses do what they want to do for attention. Kings and queens do what they need to do for a purpose. And,
Mm,
I think she's a queen that does what she needs to do. So, and some princesses can learn from Melody, who is actually a queen. So,
okay. Thank you for clearing that up because that's what I was looking for. Because when you said more talk than action, people would think that she's all talk and not acting. But when you said she matches her actions, that's why I wanted to clarify that with you. I definitely agree with you 100%. Um, it is matching her actions. And look, you're absolutely right. Sometimes you got to let stuff go. Sometimes you got to
Yeah.
let stuff go. It can keep you away from what you said, Braylon, your purpose, your mission, all of the above. And it's a heavy load to carry. It's a heavy load to carry. So thank you for clarifying that, Braylon. I totally agree with you. We're gonna go ahead over to LaDawn. LaDawn, your thoughts?
Yes. I
Your
don't
thoughts?
feel good. I'm a little sick, but
Oh, I hope you feel better.
thank you. But I'm gonna say I'm actually, I'm a member, so we talk, and you kind
Mhm.
of know my stance, and you actually know by what I say. I felt like that a long time ago. That's why I don't dig so into it like that, because I feel like not. I think it's a mixture of things with Mel. I agree with Braylon, and you. Um, it is her. She has a job to do. At the same time, I think once you and a person had issues, and y'all talk about it, um, and then not only, even if you still don't agree with the person, you kind of know who the person is, and you meet the person where they're at, and you treat them accordingly, in them slots again. I don't think Mel is a hateful type of person. So I think that she just moves on, everything people tried to do to her, she don't have to be the one to hold the grudges because it didn't work. At the
Mhm.
same time, even though um Carlos made some mistakes or some choices that I didn't like, in my opinion, along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mel, because of this show, was able to continue and have a different path to get to her destiny. She was
Yeah.
already fit to be a queen because her mama was, she was already in, brought up that way, but
Right.
it would have took a different path and probably a little longer, but the doors that this platform has opened up for her, she got to smile and tell him, you know I'm glad you're a black producer doing this, because guess what, I needed you to get into where I needed to be, or what I wanted to happen in my life. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that, do I like Carlos? No, I don't like him, and it don't have really nothing to do per se with Mel at this point. I watch his character, and we could take Mel out of it if he behaves like that and would do and allow certain things. I don't like that in a person. You know what I mean? So, but do I hate him? No. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody that, the things that happen in the dark eventually come to the light, and you will reap what you sow. And if there's something that you got to pay for, you'll have to pay for it. Other than that, everything people try with Mel didn't work, so she shouldn't be filled with hate. She is just so grateful and so humble and
Mm-hmm.
so kind, and so it's just what it is. She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think she does appreciate um him in some
In
sense,
that way.
Yeah,
In that way.
yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah. Great point. And I actually wrote down what you just repeated. She's not holding a grudge because it didn't work.
It didn't
Why am
work.
I gonna be walking around here being mad at you and you and you and you and look at me? Look what I'm
Right,
doing.
right,
Not that she's doing anything to say aha, but look
right.
at the blessings
Yeah,
that God has blessed her with. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
So, and you know that in members only, I may have said this on the main page. I've always said, and I think I said this on the main page. Look, if Mel come out here crying, it's on. Okay, if
Hmm.
she come out here saying this or that when it comes to Martell or Coleslaw or let's say Carlos or anybody, she has my support. But
Hmm.
also, it's a two-way street, especially being a content creator. If I see her happy every day, I'm not coming out here mad. If I see her smiling, I'm not coming out here frowning. If I see her joyful, I'm not coming out. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I am basing going forward my energy when it comes to her and the show on her movements, and I think that's fair. I really do.
I do.
Like you said, time will reveal everything, so we know what's in the dark will most definitely come to light. But I've also given Carlos his props. Now, as with you, I don't dislike him, but I definitely don't hate him. I do think that there are some things that's been said that I've given him the side eye. There's some things that's been done that I've
Hmm.
given him the side eye about. Still giving him the side eye when it comes to this revenge P thing, because again, I feel like as the creator, and y'all know it's hard for me to even address him that way. But if she address him that way, I'm address him that way. As the creator, it is your responsibility to come out and say something about that to
Yep.
me.
Yeah.
Unless we have to look at this, if it's some legal things going on, maybe he can't. I don't know. I don't know. But great points. Let me add up Mildred. Mildred.
Hello.
Hey Mildred, how are you?
I'm good. I was driving and I was trying to get back home so I could get hooked up on Beyonce's internet.
Yay. Well, I'm glad you can join us. And we also, it's Chrissy time. Chrissy, were you here already?
I hit the button on accident, child, but I'm
Okay.
back.
I was gonna say because your position dropped on this screen here.
Yeah.
But great points, Ladon. And again, I do believe. Let me go see what Simply Beautiful said because I see. Okay. I see trending saying 100 trending. Simply Beautiful said, I believe Mel knows how to play the game and she's good at what she does. Yeah, I agree. Mel is a game peeper. But again, I think that sometimes we have to go by her energy. I'll tell you when I had the first clue about this, that maybe, these relationships, people have had some conversations. I remember Dawn Michelle saying, let's not jump on Carlos or something to that, to that effect. And it made me think, well, wow, what's going on? Because we was like, Carlos, say something. Carlos this, Carlos that. So maybe they've already had these conversations. Time will tell. Time will tell. But thank you, LaDawn. Next up,
Mhm.
we got my sis, Pink Diva. Sis, what's your thoughts on it?
Hey,
I already I know. I
I
think I
agree.
okay, go
I
ahead, sis.
I agree with what Braylon said. Braylon said it very well. Sometimes you have to let things go and move on when you know what your purpose is and you're moving in purpose, which Mel seems to be. She understands the assignment and she is not allowing the things in the background to deter her from where she know God is pushing her to. And in reality, we have no idea the conversations that may or may not have been had behind the scenes. And at the end of the day, this event was not attached to Love and Marriage Huntsville, the show. So, of
Mm,
course, if I get called to be a presenter at an award show and it happens to be Carlos King, of course I'm going to take it because look at the people that this show is putting me in front of.
yes,
There
ma'am.
may be people in this room that
Mhm.
have no idea what Love and Marriage Huntsville, the show, is all about. But
Mm,
God allowed me to have this opportunity to stand in front of these people. As the professional individual that I am, I'm not going to turn down an assignment because it's Carlos King that's getting the award because I know my purpose is greater.
mm,
So forget the background noise. I'm going to do what I have to do for me to get me where I need to go. Period. So
mm.
I applaud her. That speech was amazing. She
Yes,
did it. She did it with grace. She did it with poise. And if it showed any of us nothing else, it's, don't sweat the small stuff.
That's right.
God got everybody. He knows all and he sees all. The
mm,
things that people have did and said to me that wronged me, God is going to get those people. I don't have to fight the battle
mm.
because God say the battle is not yours, it's mine. You keep on going where God is telling you to go.
That's
And
Mm.
right.
you watch how things work. If we stay angry and mad because things aren't going our way the way we think and the time we think, we will forever be down. We won't never get ahead because we still stuck. We mad. We angry. And I'm never going to be mad more than you're mad about your own situation.
That's right. That's
Who,
right,
who,
It's
who?
Pink
the
Diva.
enemy. And that's my take.
Woo, child.
I'm snapping,
Baby,
Pink Diva.
when
I'm
I tell you
snapping.
I'm over here, I just put in the comment section, preach and teach, sis. Look, absolutely right. Her purpose is greater and is led her to greater things. Okay, we already see from when Mel started the show, and she was a boss then, but we've seen how she's bossed up since. And as long as they not technically clocking in, but in a sense they are, as
Yeah.
long as she clock in for Love and Mary Huntsville, she wants to be there all during the first half of this season. She kept saying, watch y'all, watch the show. I feel so much lighter. I ain't walking around her heavy if she feel lighter. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Like you said, sis, God knows all and sees all. So that applies to Carlos as well. If
Yes.
there are some things that we didn't see, God know it. You know what I mean? If, but if not, um, it is what it is. When it comes to the opportunities, like you said, of her being put in front of eyes that may not even know about Love and Marriage Huntsville, that may not have even known about her. Look at God. So we also have to look at it in that way. So yeah, don't turn down an opportunity, regardless. And again, if that is a relationship that I'm not privy to, no matter who it may be with, when it comes to male, it is what it is. I can't tell Mel, don't do this, don't do that. None of us can. And it is a reality show. I don't think that she's phony. In that, I saw somebody put that in the comment section. I don't think that. I think that
Mm-mm.
these are her vibrations. You know, we talk about low vibrational, high vibrational. She really operates high vibrational, and it
Yes.
is high vibrational for you to move the way that she moves. Real quickly before I get to you, T talk with your girl, Elisa. I am saying exactly what I said. So I didn't say Mel was making amends to Carlos. I didn't say that. I said they could have made amends to each other, or it maybe there was never a problem between them. But no, I'm not saying that she was making amends. I don't think she had anything to make amends to when it comes to
Mhm.
Carlos. I think that Carlos has some room to do just that. The whole restaurant comment based off of Mel not being enough for Martell and all of that, that's for him and her to talk about. Whether they had that discussion, I don't know. I want to read Tracy real quick before I get to you, T Talk. Tracy, you said he respects her hustle and her magnetic presence and knows she is master business. She is a master businesswoman. Mel don't need him though. My girl is the whole package. She is top tier. I get it. Last one, real quick. I get it. She's doing her job. God said he will make your enemies your footstool. All right.
That
Great,
part.
great points. Great points. Thank you again, sis child. You came in here preaching. Do you hear me? And next up is a tea talk with your girl. Tea talk, what are your thoughts?
Hey y'all, listen, I did not come over here to be going to church on no Friday evening, Pink Diva.
Okay.
I did not. But baby, you was preaching a whole sermon, and if I had a
Yes,
collection
ma'am.
plate, I surely would pass it around. Okay.
Yeah,
That's the first
Sheree.
thing. As for the speech, I'm with you, chit chat. I think it was a wonderful speech. I
Mm-hmm.
did my own, video on it. It was just really overall
I'm gonna
just
have to go
good. Her
watch it.
poise, she's classy. You know what she said about him. It doesn't matter how we feel about Carlos and what we think he doing. It's all about melody.
That's
And
right.
like Pink Diva said, we can't be more mad at him than she is. Like we wasting
Mm-hmm.
all this energy being mad, being angry, and Mel over here living her best life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She over here living her best life and looking good while doing it because she wore that dress. And the
Yes, she
speech was
did. Yes, ma'am.
awesome. And I'm just proud of her, and I'm proud to be a supporter of hers. And that was just about all I had to say about the speech. It was great. It
It
was really
was
good.
great. And TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to. I got a little paper over here. I didn't wrote down three things that I need to watch. I'm gonna go back and watch your video. Yeah, I agree with you. And I don't know. It just took me back to when Carlos, and at the time, I think that he was sincere. I don't know, but when he was wiping her tears when they were in Florida for Kimmy and Maurice's um,
Mm-hmm.
wedding. And you
Right.
know, there may be this relationship that we don't know, and I'm willing, me, myself, and I, me personally, especially for the sake of this content going forward, I'm willing to just react how I see things. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. That's
That's
right.
it. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. That's all. I think that especially like, and you know that T Talk, Braylon, you should know that trending and it's Chrissy time. It's difficult as a content creator. She still will always have my 100% support. But like you said, T Talk, when she's operating and looking good, doing things, sometimes that translates. You know, you can
Right.
tell how a person's spirit is. You could tell that they not boggled down with all of this heaviness and this
Mm-mm.
or that.
Mhm.
And I think that we all should strive to be that way,
Right.
whether
Right.
it's in your real life or content creating and all of that.
Exactly.
So,
I said that a few weeks ago that we
mm-hmm,
have to, if we all gonna be out here talking about we millimeters, we support Mel, and we gotta emulate how she act, right?
mm-hmm,
We can't be
mm-hmm.
out here. mm, I ain't even gonna go into it. But anyway, if we gonna be about Mel, then how about we try to be like Mel? How about that?
Mm,
That's it.
mm. All
In
right,
our everyday walks and talks, right?
all right, all right. And I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been somewhat successful. Let me say that when it comes to anything that may be going on out in these YouTube streets, I have just really made it clear that
You
that's
have.
not why I'm here. And the
Mm-hmm.
reason why I say that is because of the history of watching another sector. And I
Right.
keep telling everybody this stuff can get dark and
Mm-hmm. It
grimy.
can.
And it's really not worth it. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're right.
Yeah.
We all got common sense. So yes, Mel is a perfect example, but we also got common sense in our own minds, and we should operate like that. I can't force anybody to do anything, but it's my goal. You know, it's my goal.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's it.
I don't take on the issues of other people. Let's say,
And that's
you
it.
know,
That's
yeah,
the thing right there.
yeah,
We can't
yeah,
be taking on issues with other people because you
yeah.
don't even really be knowing
I
what's
wouldn't
really
know.
going on, right? Like, say for me
Mm-hmm.
and Braylon, for instance, let's just use me and Braylon, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say me and Braylon, y'all know that's my nephew. We together, we whatever. If me and Braylon fall apart and I get mad and come over here and start talking to you, chit chat,
Mm-hmm.
right? You really should tell me you don't want to hear it, number
I
one.
would.
But number two, that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Your relationship with Braylon is not your relationship with me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you know what I mean? Like that's to me, that's just high school behavior. But
No,
anyway,
and you're absolutely right, but also chit chat and tea talk and everybody. Let's just all just be real with each other. There are some people that don't have the
Hold
capacity,
on, brother.
capability, or comprehension to actually be responsible. So
Okay.
let's just be
Okay.
real.
I want to
chit
speak
chat
on
said, "Wait a minute now,
It's like, don't do it. Don't
don't
do
do
it,
it over
Braylon.
here."
Hold
baby.
on, hold on.
Baby, I know how it
She
could
said,
go.
"Baby, you never put me in that shit."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But no,
sorry.
I get it. I get it. I get it. And Braylon, you are absolutely right. T Talk, you are most definitely right. I would have said, look, T Talk, I ain't got nothing to do with me, girl. You know
Right,
what I mean? And
right.
it's a beautiful feeling for me because you have to, again, when you have the knowledge of how this can go between content creators. This is what I'm talking about. From watching another sector for years. And
Mm-hmm.
you've seen how things went when it comes to content creator. You've seen people get arrested and go to jail and do this and do that. That's the load that I'm talking about that it can go. So, I've said it and we're gonna move on. I don't have an issue with anybody. I had to
Mm-hmm.
tell, and I'm not gonna name some names, but she's in my comments right now, and I love her. I really do. She's a cutie crew member. Sent me just a quick sentence, just a sentence. Thank God. It wasn't a video, it wasn't anything about something that's going on YouTube. I said, I don't know and I don't want to know. So that's how I move. I don't want to know.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
it.
know,
That's
Yeah,
yeah, I pray for everybody to make this money. I'm going to end it on that. Make this
that's
money.
it.
You have been
That's
blessed
it.
with an
It's enough for
opportunity.
all of us. That's the sad
Yeah,
part.
that goes to
Enough for all of us.
everybody.
I've been advocating for you content creators to get hazard pay.
Hazard.
We we need it.
Who was that said that? Mildred?
Yes,
We
Oh,
because
need it, Mildred.
you do navigating the mental
mm,
landmines. Y'all
Woo,
need
child.
hazard pay. Y'all need
yeah.
hazard pay.
It's an easy fix, though. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna say this. Maybe I haven't experienced it personally, and I pray to God. And then we definitely going on to Undebbie. I pray to God that I don't, because again, I know me, and I know like it's. I got people from 30 years ago saying that I said some shit that hurt them badly.
Right,
And I don't
right.
want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order to even avoid the conversation of hazard pay, stay out the way.
Yeah.
That's
If
right.
people show you who they
That's
are,
right.
believe
Believe
them.
them.
You ain't got to comment back, clap back, step
That's
back.
it.
It is
Boom.
what it is. It
Mm-hmm.
it just
The
is
chit
what it
chat,
is.
that is real progressive thinking. That's grown
It is.
woman progressive thinking, and I
Yeah.
I applaud you for it. And
It is.
Braylon, you too, and some of the others who share that mindset. You're absolutely right. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah. And again, it's just from what I've witnessed. And I said, no, Lord, I don't want to be up in the county. I know I'm gonna be headed to the county. I've seen people go to jail for years over YouTube. I promise
Mm-hmm.
you. It's not worth it. So,
Wow.
sometimes people are set up to, I ain't gonna clap back. I may clap back at you on YouTube, but I may also clap back at you in real life. And it's just not that serious. It's not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm proud of everybody who's been able to maneuver this. You are right, Mildred. Hazard pay sometimes is needed, but whatever pay that you have been blessed to get when it comes to this platform, I wouldn't care if it's an extra $100 a month, extra $1,000 a month. That's a blessing.
It's a
Yes.
And
blessing. Absolutely.
yeah, don't lose your blessing on mess. Don't lose the blessing on mess. So,
Absolutely.
all right, we off
Mhm.
of that.
Oh,
Child,
yeah.
we are
Well,
off.
listen, I wanted to thank you for letting me come up on the panel. I'm gonna stay in the
Welcome.
chat, but I gotta walk my dog. She looking at me like, okay, you've been on this thing long enough.
Oh, you know
So
I
I gotta
understand
get
them
Jazzy out.
birthday.
But I'm in the chat and I'm listening.
Okay.
Thank
All
you for
right,
letting
T
me up.
Talk.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for coming
Mm.
up on the panel. If you guys are not subscribed to Tea Talk with your girl, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for that. Woo, child. Here come my Aunt Debbie. Lord, have mercy. Aunt Debbie. Mm-mm-mm. I got a feeling. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie. I ain't even gonna have a feeling. What you think, Aunt Debbie, about the speech? Uh, uh, the acknowledgement. Maybe acknowledgement is a better word. I don't know if I use praise because just acknowledging Carlos and his contribution to Love and Marriage Huntsville, the reality TV space. What do you think about Mel's speech?
I think Mel's speech was awesome. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
It shows that she doesn't have any animosity. She knows how to play the game. It showed her grace, her class. She wore that dress awesome. I mean, she was just glowing. Mel is at a perfect place of peace with God where she knows that he'll fight her battle and she don't have to come out and feel no type of way because God got that for her. She's moved on. She's humble. He's blessed her with so much. Why worry about small things? That's not for her to do. He'll handle all of that. I did feel some type of way about Carlos King taking credit for her work. And, she gave him that content creator or whatever. She said he was a visionary. Everybody loved him. Well, I'm not so sure about that because I don't. But I do love her. And if she can move past whatever issues they had, then I applaud her. And, she's showing us that you don't always have to hold a grudge. Let it go and let God. And that's what I seen in that. Now, my thing is why he didn't and have his boy up there to do the speech. Because that raggedy brain trick can't talk. So he had to put Melody up there. The other people were they unfit. So he put her up there and she did what she do. She came through. Melody is a star. She not letting none of that crap on that show get in the way of her blessings with God. She's got her own TV station. She's happy. Now, if I see her happy, I'm gonna be happy too. Even though I don't like them people on the show she work with, okay, I'm happy for her. And she's teaching us all a lesson. If I can get over it, so can you. And we could use this in our real life scenarios. You don't always have to bark or be mad or stuck in a rut because of what somebody done to you. Move on. Let God handle it and get your blessings and keep it moving. And that's what I saw. And she really looked beautiful. Her clothes are made for her. So we don't need to see the leprechaun in that dress.
I'm so
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna be nice because it's your birthday. But I'm just saying I don't need to see the leprechaun in that dress. Gone now. And I'm just so happy for Mel. Her spirit. She has a kindred spirit. And I mean, she's just an awesome lady. Like you say, she was a boss in the beginning. She's grown into her bosshood and taken it to another status. I'm with Mel. I'm all right with that. She did a good job. I applaud her.
absolutely.
Mike
That's what
muted.
black women do when they blessed. That's
Oh
what
yeah.
black women do when they blessed.
Black
Buy
girl
the
rock.
best.
Black
Let's
girl.
buy the best.
Yeah. And you know what, Aunt Debbie, you made a great, great point. And I'm sorry, I put the Cash App up for hold on. Betty Boop. There you go. It is Cash App QT2. And thank you to Toya and Stephanie for the Cash App. Thank you again to all that gave me a super chat as well. Aunt Debbie, you made an excellent, excellent point. If she can get over it, so can you. But you took it a step further and you said that we can apply that in our normal day to day lives. Look, when people upset us, when people disrespect us, it is normal for us to act out because of that. I'm gonna give you guys a prime example, and it turned out to not even be true. My nephew, he's older than me. We got a great, great relationship. He really like my brother. He calls me the other day, a couple days ago. That Negro said something about you on Facebook. So he's talking about the soon to be ex. Child, when I tell you now, I got him blocked. I went ballistic. First of all, before I even saw anything, I sent the text message. Got him blocked on social media. Reblocked him on the phone after. But you bet not be saying a damn thing about keep it cute, sir. I mean, I just went off. Anyway, my other niece ended up screenshotting, screen recording his page and sending it to me. Didn't say nothing about me. It was a repost of a quote or something. Mr. Man trying to act like he good and this or that, whatever the case may be. But what you just said, I'm really over it. So I have to use that as apply what you said in my life. If I know I'm over it, I need to act accordingly because me acting out, calling and cussing out, and then it turned out I end up looking like a fool because it wasn't even nothing about me. You know, that just shows how quickly that a person can react. Mel is over it. To me, it seems like she's over everything and everybody that may have done her wrong when it comes to this show. May not, I ain't gonna say everybody. We're gonna leave Martell on a whole different side. But even
Maurice.
if she isn't, what she's portraying is I'm bigger than that, I'm better than that. I see you, and I'm still gonna go on with my life. It's admirable to me. And it really is what we need to apply not only when it comes to this show, but also in our lives. You know, we can
Mm-hmm.
spend a lot of energy on shit and people that don't even matter. And they don't matter to her. They may still be on the same show. They not in the same positions in life. We can see
Mm-hmm.
that. So we're gonna hear Marceau in this coming season, second half, say, "Oh, somebody that only sells shirts or whatever." Look what this girl doing with her life. So it wasn't no clapback needed from Mel to Marceau when that clip was released. We see what she doing. She know what she doing. You know what I mean? So I think that she's over it. But I also still see and will say that she is clocking in to do her job. She is clocking in for this show. So, I'm gonna act accordingly. I'm gonna move like she moved. But Aunt Debbie, that was good, child. I thought Aunt Debbie was about to come up here. She says because it's my birthday weekend. I know you're gonna have some motor saying members only tonight, Aunt Debbie, and we're gonna let it all loose. But thank you, Aunt Debbie. I just knew Aunt Debbie was about to cuss me and Carlos out. So
No, no, no.
okay. I get it, Aunt Debbie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tyra. Uh-oh, Aunt Debbie, you blocking you breaking up.
You didn't hear me?
Okay, I hear you now. What I didn't hear anything you said. What did you say?
I said that's just a lesson learned. Mel, when she's showing us these things, she's showing us life lessons. You know what I'm saying? And if you think about it and see how she moved, you can learn something from it. Now that's what I've been doing, and I'm older. And I see her, I say, that's a life lesson right there. I'm learning from a young woman and
Mm,
watching her move at the same time, watching her grow, watching her be blessed by God.
yeah,
Like she said, God don't play about none of us. I noticed that too. I know what she mean by the sayings that she say and how they apply. And they are all for the good and the positive. I
Mm-hmm.
applaud Mel. She's a class act.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She is. She really is. And thank you for saying that as well, because I'm older than Mel as well. And look, there's a lot that I've applied in my life with some of the actions that she's made, as well as others, as well as you, Aunt Debbie, as well as Pink Diva. We have to look at the moves and decisions that people have made. And sometimes you can learn a thing or two. Holding on to anger when it comes to anybody is not good, because guess what? Those same people gonna go on with their life. They gonna live life like they ain't did nothing, and then you still sitting there
Mhm.
mad and upset. So let go and let God, and
Yeah.
keep on going. You gonna get blessed right in their face, and that's what I see with Mel. Everybody that was against her on Love and Marriage Huntsville, the girl been blessed in their face. What I gotta
Mhm.
walk around upset for? Do y'all see me? Do y'all see
Okay.
how much money I made last month? Do y'all see this? She ain't gotta say a word to them or feel any type of way when it comes to them. She don't. So, best lesson learned sometimes could be your movements in life. And that's what I get from Mel. So great point. Aunt Debbie, real quickly. Um, let's see here. Veronica Monroe, thank you for the cash app. And Deborah Sonier, thank you for the cash app. Thank you again to each and every one of you. Great points on Debbie. We're gonna continue later on as well as with our other topics. We're gonna wait till we have a full house. To the cutie crew, real quickly. We're gonna wait till we have a full house. But next week, let's pick our book. Prayers going out to Succeeding. I think Succeeding still may be on her social media break, as well as Blessy. Blessy, I chatted with her on Instagram. Blessy is all in when it comes to school. And yeah, knock it on out the park, Blessy. All right, Aunt Debbie. Next up, we are going to Mildred. Mildred, your thoughts?
Oh my goodness. So let me just say, I heard everything everybody was saying, and they were describing Mel as moving on. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's true because if you stay stagnant, there's
Mm,
no growth. And Mel displayed such elegance, such grace when she gave that speech to Carlos. I was so proud of her because she is actually grace and poise just personified. She really is.
yes.
But let me say something about movement. Mel was very fluid in her movements. And if you're like that, water is one of the strongest elements. It can move
Mm,
around any obstacle. Okay.
mm.
And over time, it can dissolve any mountain. So she hasn't stayed still. She's kept it moving.
Mm, mm, mm.
She's kept it moving, and that's why she's blessed and highly favored. So I was really happy to hear her say all those good things she said about Carlos. It's not my business to question the sincerity of any of it.
That's right.
It's the fact that she delivered it and she did a good time. I mean, she did a good job and she looked good doing it. So I was really impressed, and I hope I see everything seems to be good. But look, we're watching a reality TV show, and what I don't want to do, because I've gotten hot and 38 hot with people about different things on this show. I don't want to lose grip of my own reality because I'm watching
Mm.
a reality TV show.
Mm, mm,
So
mm, mm.
definitely taking a page from Mel and not sweating the small stuff. And I'm just going to go back to what I used to do because this has really been a learning. The last 24 hours with all the cuckoo that's been going, it's been a learning. I'm glad an old girl in her 50s can learn lessons too. And I'm learning
Hey,
to move on as well.
baby, look, I had to go real quickly and search for fluidity, the definition of it. The ability of a substance to flow
See?
easily,
Yes,
smooth, elegance, and grace. The
that's
state
right.
of being unsettled or unstable, changeability. Um, Fluidity. Thank you for saying that. And in your words, it also means keep it moving.
Keep it
What a
moving.
great, what a great example for you to say, even mentioning the water and how it moves around obstacles and all of that. And you know what, Mildred, you are absolutely right. As with you, what you said is definitely how I've been feeling. You stated you cannot lose grip of your own reality for a reality show. And if that ain't a
Exactly.
word,
Yes.
if that ain't a word, look, we are passionate, and I think that we should continue to be, but we can't lose grip. We can't, I've seen things that I question, like, wait a minute now,
Mhm.
that person can't be thinking in the capacity that I feel like they should. And I think that sometimes you can lose reality. I don't think any of us, I'll speak for myself, I've never been this involved when it comes to a reality show. Never.
Never.
Never,
Never.
never, never. Love me some Nene Leakes. Love when she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But child, I wasn't on YouTube 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day talking about it. So I do think that there's a lot of us that have connected with Mel. And I'm so grateful that I did. As I mentioned in my situation, I purchased her God Said Go line before I send somebody to go ahead and go packing, years before then. So, I think we need to get what we can get, take what we can take. But the key words are everything that you said, keep it moving and don't lose grip of your reality based off of what we really don't know. We know what we see, but, it's edited, it's cut up, it's this, it's that. And yeah, great, great point. Mildred, you got me over here. You and Pink Diva, everybody so far. Braylon, everybody. T Talk, LaDon, everybody is spot on. And I'm so glad that we're talking about this because I thought it was gonna go differently. And but what you just said, I need to put that in my title. Don't lose grip of your own reality.
No,
Okay?
don't do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't don't lose grip of your own reality. So thank you for that. Let me see if this is Square Biz.
Yep, it
Okay,
is.
Square Biz, this you?
Yeah, it is.
All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Mildred, for that. Next up, and thank you to the panel for being patient. Thank you to those that's in the chat. Thank you to the 760 that are still watching. Next up is Lady D Keys. And Square Biz, your device just disconnected. So try to reconnect it again. Go ahead, Lady D. Your thoughts?
I just want to say I agree with everybody that spoke so far, and I do want to say this. Melody Cherie is a class act. She
Mm-hmm.
is classy. She is well spoken. She is poised. I give her all the praise in the world for being able to get up there and talk about Carlos King like that. Um, and I would say this about her: she is, y'all remember that song "Bossy" of the chick y'all love to hate,
I'm bossy.
Yeah, I'm about
right?
to.
Khalees.
Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
is Miss Melody Cherie all the way. So, and Debbie, uh,
Hey.
Miss
Uh-uh.
Thing could never wear that dress. She could try, but it would be an absolute fail. She would look a hot, unadulterated mess in that
Mm-mm.
dress that she
Mm-mm.
could never wear. And I could learn a couple of things from Melody because I am a little bit older than Melody. I'm 45 years old. So it's like she's a class act. I would love to be like her when I get about maybe 55, 60, 70.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like her, she's a class act. She can do no wrong in everybody's eyes. And I think she did a great job of her speech. But Carlos King, he he I don't know their relationship, and I'm not going to say what I want to say, but I won't say it. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. He didn't deserve that speech for how he treats her on that reunion where he was talking about coleslaw. I ain't gonna use her name because she ain't that important. And how
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "Nah, did you do everything you were supposed to do?" Oh yeah, she probably did, but we don't know that. And you don't know that either because you didn't live in the people's houses. So he needed to have several seats and sit down somewhere. So Carlos King, stop with your foolishness because everybody ain't with that.
All right. All right. Often imitated, never duplicated. When it comes to what did Undead call? Undead was it a leprechaun? Child. That wasn't. I think it was y'all with these names. I think it was a leprechaun. Often imitated, never duplicated. Yeah, Mel wore that dress. I even chatted and let her know that on Instagram. Gorgeous. Okay.
Gorgeous. From the
Yeah.
head to the toe.
Yes, the hair, everything was just perfect. But yeah, we're gonna always keep a side eye. We shall see. But I'm definitely going with what Mildred said. We cannot lose grip of our own reality. We just can't. So, time will tell. Hey, Victoria. Time will tell. Thank you so much for that, Lady D Keys. Square Biz dropped off. Square Biz, you was having some issues with your device. Next up, hey Red Girl. I've been looking for you, girl. Next up is It's Chrissy Time. It's Chrissy Time gonna be the last. We are at 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we got members only tonight. So go ahead, it's Chrissy Time.
One thing is it's ironic because I just got my we're talking about mail because I just got my notification that my order shipped.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Me too, girl.
uh, but
What you
what I would
order,
like to
Chris? What you order?
oh, I ordered my hydration duo.
Okay, the Seventh Avenue. Beautiful.
Yes,
Okay.
because the winter time and fall time, my skin is dry and it just dry. So I need all the hydration back in my skin. So I said, let me go ahead and get my order so I can be
Mm,
good.
all right.
Um, but what I will say is that, Mel gives us the example of someone who is mature in God. There are different levels when it comes to your walk.
Mm,
And, when you're a baby, in God, you still have some of that, those fleshly type of things because you're maturing, in Him. But when you are fully mature, you see things from a more spiritual realm than a fleshly realm.
mm, mm, mm.
And I see Mel walking in her spirit all the time. I think she has rested there and she is loving it there. And we all definitely need to get to that space because one
Yes.
thing I do know when it comes to God and what I've known as me either being chastised myself or seeing those who've done me wrong get their just due, God waits until you're comfortable. He doesn't allow you to get your reaping when you're on guard. What does that mean? When you continue to allow that person to know that you've done me wrong, I don't forgive you, and I want you to remember what you've done to me, you're kind of on guard because you're like, oh, the person doesn't trust me, they're on edge. But when you allow that person to say, you know what, they forgive me, I'm good, let me go ahead and move on, that's when God comes in and really shows you his vengeance because you're
Mm,
thinking you have everything. He's allowing you to acquire things. He's allowing you to excel. And that's the best revenge because for someone like that who is in that type of lifestyle, in order for them to understand the gratitude of what they've done to someone else who is a child of God, you have
mm,
to lose everything. Because
mm,
what
mm,
that happens to that person who loses everything, then understands what they've done. And also, it's twofold. They then turn themselves either in, if they're still, in their flesh, then they, move further from God. But if they see it properly, then they themselves give their spirit in their life to God. So you're actually doing people a favor when you forgive them. You're doing yourself a favor because you're continuing to move on. And we've seen Mel flourish, we've seen Mel grow, we've seen Mel do her thing. So we know Mel is good. But what we don't know is how Carlos is at this at this point in time. So we as looking oners and viewers need to, and I agree with everybody on the panel, stop holding other people to the fire whom the person who has been done wrong doesn't. We can't
mm,
fight other people's battles. We have to allow them to fight. And however they choose to fight is on them. And we've seen how Mel's fight has caused the other members on this cast to live. We've
yes,
seen
ma'am.
lawsuits after lawsuits. We've seen loss after loss. So, and what we see with her, we see growth, we see excel, we see her continuing to be blessed each and every way, each and
Mm,
every day.
mm,
So clearly, what she's doing is working. So
mm.
we all, if we say we're children of God, we have to move in the spirit and not in the flesh. And what I'll end by saying this, and I have to do this with a joke, chit chat. I got to make you laugh. I'm so
Go ahead.
happy that we have a viewing of Carlos. I've been putting missing posters out because he's
Ciao.
been missing from the closet, and I'm glad that we get a sighting and see that he is doing well. So shout out
Ooh, child.
to him.
Shout out to Carlos Kane. Carissy, I've been waiting as well, especially for that recap of that old lovely Real Housewives of Atlanta, especially the first part. But yeah, shout out to Carlos King. Chrissy, let me say this. You just brought this on home, especially for me, because a lot of us, we keep saying how we're older than Mel, but we can learn something from Mel. We're older than her. When you said mature in God, that's it right
There
there.
you go. There you
That's it
go.
right
Yeah,
there.
that's
She
it.
may be
Yeah.
younger than us in age, but it's quite possible for some of us, she may be a little more mature in her walk with God. Um,
Absolutely.
Thank you
Mhm.
for saying that. And a couple people in the chat have said it as well. I think we all are really saying the same thing. I love that, and I love that for me, especially being a content creator, that I was able to witness that right before this new season starts because it's putting things in perspective for me. We say this with Kimmy. I can't be more mad at Kimmy at Maurice than Kimmy is. Same can be applied
Mhm.
to Carlos King or anybody else, So I'm gonna try, but again, if there's some things that come out here, please believe I'm gonna come like I normally come. But for my blessing, for my walk in life, for you all, for everybody, we can definitely learn from the example that she is showing. If you ask me, we can learn from that. So time will tell. We will start to be able to see things when it comes to tomorrow. A lot of us don't like the edits. I'm going to continue to say this. When it comes to the show, I don't like what I've seen in the past, and I'm going to speak from season 5 and prior to. We definitely didn't like what we were able to see. We definitely didn't like the whole cast seemingly being against one person. We definitely didn't like, and I still don't like Martell even having this platform. Period, point blank. Don't like it. Based on the things that he's done. And I'm gonna remove the cheating. It is what it is. But we talking about the other things. Somebody in the comments said, "How come Martell didn't bring Carlos out? What was he gonna say? Things of that nature 1,000 times. I mean, seriously, what was he? Are you kidding me? That's all he was gonna say. Yeah, and Carlos came. We met with Carlos and things of that nature. And Carlos, I appreciate you and things of that nature. And Carlos, look, that's why. Okay, that is why. But to the panel, I thank you guys so much. This was supposed to be a power hour. We are at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you
But
guys
chit
so
chat
much.
with Tootie, can I say this real quick?
Yes, ma'am.
You
Go ahead.
you know where he got that from? Things of that nature. He got that from Stefan Speaks. He's a guy who tells people how to be in a relationship. He's a relationship coach.
Well, I don't know if he got it from him because that's a popular saying. Martell just overused it. That saying has
Well,
been out
yeah.
forever. Things of that nature because that's really how you describe and so on or something. So you'll say and
Mhm.
things of that nature. But he
Mhm.
overuses it because he has a low vocabulary. He has, you know what I mean? Uh,
Yes.
his wife was the mouthpiece. His wife. That's why we always saw Martell sitting on the sideline and Mel doing the speaking. His
Mhm.
vocabulary is not that broad. You know, he can say that to coleslaw, and that's it. Child, don't let me get started. Ooh, we'll talk about that in members only tonight. He can say things of that nature 1,000 times with her child. She gonna look at him and just smile, just
Yeah,
smile.
yeah, that's
And
because she think he's saying something smart.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
thinks
back
mhm,
that.
in the 70s, men used to say that, and they was really dumb, but when they wanted to look smart or make a
Uh,
woman think they was smart, they was use that saying, things of that
absolutely.
nature.
Absolutely, Undeb. You know who else used that? Shirley Strawberry's husband. He was on the phone with his side chick while he in
Yes.
jail. Baby, that
Mhm.
clip, I forgot who released it, Prison's Calls or something like that. When I watched that video in particular, that man is a hustler. And if
mm,
you
Mhm.
ever dealt with a street guy, you know the
mhm,
lingo, you know the talk, game recognized game. He was spitting game, but what he was doing was he was very much more vocal with her than
mhm,
Shirley. And I hate that
mhm.
Shirley went
Mhm.
down that path, but most men are like that. They can have conversations with someone that's considered less than, such as a coleslaw, such as this chick that was messing around with him. You know, they are on their level, but they are intimidated by the wives or the one, you know, they can't run that game on them. But that man was a straight up hustler. I don't see how Shirley married him in the first place. So we'll discuss that as well. I'm gonna put that for members only. Members only, you guys be prepared. Make sure you eat. Make sure you got your drinks. I know we're gonna be there for quite sometime tonight.
In your
Um,
peace pipe.
yeah, what right, LaDawn. LaDawn, sis, I love you. My sis ain't even been falling asleep on us, child. LaDawn gonna get that peace
Chit
pipe.
chat.
I
That's
don't
the
know,
members
LaDawn.
only. Shh.
Okay, LaDawn, I don't know now. You get that peace pipe, sis. You may fall asleep on us. But to the cutie crew, I will see you guys in 4 hours. I got 4 hours to make my run and come back. To all of the cuties in the chat, thank you guys so much for the birthday greetings, the birthday super chats, super stickers, cash apps. You guys got me over here smiling so much. Everybody, thank you for joining me for this power couple hours because that's where we at. And I love you guys. We're gonna be up out of here. Thank you again to the panel. Thank you to Braylon for stopping through. LaDawn, Lady D Keys, it's Chrissy time. Pink Diva, Tea Talk with you, girl. Aunt Debbie, we're gonna give Square Biz an honorary mention because she tried, but that device wasn't operating for her. But thank you to the panel, to the cutie crew. I will see you guys later,
All righty.
and we are
Ciao.
out.
Much love, chit chat.
Good
Much
day.
Good
love.
night.
Good night.
Bye.
See you later, Aunt Debbie. To my cutie crew to my cutie crew mods, look out for your cash apps and your Zelle as soon as we get up off of here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. And I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you again to the content creators that was in the building. Thank you. All right. To the chat. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to play some little pardon music real quickly and just acknowledge you guys on my way out. All right. All right. All right. Let me read some comments on my way out the door. We got Red Girl in the house. Lois Hardy. When it comes to the interviews that I was able to see of Mel, she was with, oh goodness, Fox Atlanta. Is it Fox 5? Somebody from Atlanta let me know. Great interview. As well as she was on Dish Nation. So you'll be able to see it there. We have some sisters in here today that came in preaching. Do you hear me? And a gentleman, Mr. Braylon Lee. Um, the key thing, guys, it seems like with everybody is your purpose is greater. I don't know if that was my sis LaDon that said that or Pink Diva. Excuse me. Sometimes the purpose is greater. So we need to apply that in our lives. We need to apply that if we are content creators, we need to just apply it, period. We see with the example of Melody Cherie, her purpose and her karma is beautiful, okay? When you do people right, when you try, she tried with Martell. When she finally let go, look at God, okay? So this was a wonderful, wonderful impromptu live. Thank you guys again for joining me. Thank you guys so much for the birthday greetings. Thank you again to the cutie crew representing. Thank you. Yes, Robin. Thank you guys to the thank you to the replay gang. Deshonda, you just got your alert. Okay, your 7th Avenue. I am still using, and I am a woman of wanting immediate results in life. And I gotta pray on that. Child, the one day I'm like, my skin's still the same. No, I'm just kidding. I have her bundle. I have the cleanser, I have the toner, I have the moisturizer, and I have the lip scrub. And it's good. It is good. So she got great reviews, which is what made me order the 7th Avenue product. Hey, Sassy. Thank you, Sassy. Not sure if you can still hear and still hear me. Thank you, Sassy, for the birthday greetings. But the reviews that she's gotten from my own members, Cutie Crew, as well as just any subscribers, that's what made me order. And it's good. I was a stickler for a product, and I am going to admit I'm still using part of my regimen, but I'm still using that cleanser. Is nice, okay? That cleanser leaves your face just feeling so clean. So shout out to Melody Cherie. Shout out to Mel and that dress child. I'm gonna hop in this gym. That is on my bucket list for the next 6 months to go hard. So I'm gonna make a schedule out where I'm just gonna be busy. So I got work, I got YouTube, gym, not necessarily in that order. And baby, I need to look like that in the dress. Okay. All right, guys, we up out of here. Thank you again. Hey, Barbara Emery. Barbara Emery Jones in the house. Thank you. It's Chrissy time. It's Chrissy time. Mature in God. Yes, sis. That Ernesto baby. Ooh, child. Look, especially if you was born and raised in a big city like I have, that man wouldn't have made it. Definitely not to marriage. Now, let's say he was a hustler and he was making money and he wasn't bringing no drama or nothing your way, and you was hustling him as well. That's different for me. Back in my hustling days, when it comes to me and child, but no, that man is a straight up hustler. I mean, he gave that side chick a whole spiel. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, don't you? You just when they gotta keep on asking you for you to answer to what they just said, you being hustled. Shirley, I don't see it. But as I was gonna say, that it's Chrissy time. It's Chrissy time preached about being mature in God. We had Mildred. Was it Mildred? Lord, I didn't write her name next to it. I believe it was Mildred that spoke on fluid. Keep it moving. Don't lose grip of your own reality. Let's see here. Somebody else mentioned stagnant, staying stagnant, no growth. That was, I believe, who was that child? Was that Lady D Keys? I believe. Um, what else? You guys know I write down. Normally I put the person's name next to Braylon. Started it off strong though. We had my sis Pink Diva come in. Pink Diva said, I think Pink Diva, it was you. The purpose may be just greater. God knows all and he sees all. Talk with your girl came in. If she can get over it, so can you. Aunt Debbie came in with, and I am ending after this because I definitely gotta go. But you guys know I love my auntie. I didn't claim the that's my auntie. No, that's our auntie. But Aunt Debbie is going to always make us laugh. Thank you, Pacino. Thank you, Juan Davis. Aunt Debbie is going to always make us laugh, but Aunt Debbie is going to always drop some words of wisdom. And I just love her. I think a lot of us do. I know, sis. I know you will not be with us tonight. Enjoy the concert. I know Fantasia gonna kick them shoes off, child. I call her Patty LaBelle Jr. So enjoy your night out. You and I will catch up. You know, we got an appointment next week. Big things coming and popping when it comes to Pink Diva, and she will let everybody know. Thank you, T Talk. I will. You guys may not see me live again until probably Monday. I think I'm going to change tomorrow's live. I am because yeah, I got a lot that's going on. So I think I'm going to change tomorrow's live until Monday. Your girl may check herself into one of these nice little resorts right here in town. Not in town, but in this state. We shall see. But I am going to enjoy. I'm about to shop till I drop. That's starting today. That's not going to end until further notice. I ain't even going to say next week. But I do need to stop shopping. Maybe one day I'll take a video of my closet. It's a mess. Just stuff everywhere. Fox 5 Atlanta. Thank you so much, Neva. Red Girl, you can catch that interview on Fox 5 Atlanta. I'm sure if you go to their website, you'll be able to see the sit down with Mel, or Instagram. They may only have a clip there. Great interview. Mel is the only one so far that I see that's out here doing the work when it comes to press for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I am glad that Carlos called her exactly what she is, the star, the only star of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we shall see. Yes, Deshonda, that cleanser is the bomb. I think it was you, it was Pink Diva, it was Aunt Debbie. A lot of you all talked about that cleanser, and yeah, I love it. It's so light and airy. That's what I'll say about it. You know, sometimes you can get some cleansers that's sticky and a little heavy. That cleanser from 7th Avenue is light, airy, fluffy. I love it. I really do. But okay, guys. Bye, Barbara. Bye, Vanessa. Bye, Tamara. Bye, Dee Dee. Yes, try that bundle. Bye, Taisha. Patricia T. Patricia T, I had a comment start of yours. Thank you for letting me run across. And Bravo Addiction said spiritual fluidity. Facts. So again, a lot of us may be older than Mel, but we do see the maturity in God and the spiritual fluidity that comes with that. LaSwan Lawson, I think she was sincere as well. I really do. So I get other people may feel differently, and I respect everybody's opinion. We still gonna keep that side eye, but I definitely think that she was sincere. I really do. Patricia, I'll read this. If you're still here and listening, you put it was Mel that helped get Carlos back out there with her idea. From her idea, he was able to generate other shows. So I think it was befitting for her to present the award to him. Facts, and more facts. And I said something similar at the start of this when we started talking about them. She was really his second chance, if you ask me, and a greater chance because Carlos was really, no, he created a couple shows before that, but they weren't as successful as Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then Lady Leo, we're going to end this just with your comment because I started this as well. Lady Leo put true, but all that is good comes straight from the heart and mind and by your fruits and works. There's nothing to learn if it's already inside your heart to do just that. Lesson is faith, rules, and obeying. Wonderful word that we are going to end this on. Thank you so much for that comment, Lady Leo. Again, thank you, cuties, for all of your support, for the birthday greetings, birthday super chats, super stickers, and cash apps. And cutie crew, I will see you guys later. Chat with you guys soon. Bye. Thank you, Comma Girl. Yes, Rose. She is the co-owner of Nubian TV. Rose, I had a couple comments of yours that I had pinned here. Hold on. Child, I can't get up out of here. Rose put, I believe God will not take care of that other meds until you let go of envy. Other meds until you let go of envy. I don't think God will take care of anything until you let it go. That saying is true, and it's there, and it's said for a reason. Let it all go and let God. Let it go. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. We are queens, so that head gonna be heavy for that from that crown. But we definitely don't have to walk around with the heaviness of the past. So great live. Love you guys so much with the mess. Okay, Rose, I was stumped. Great live. Talk to you guys soon, cutie crew. See you guys later. Bye.